How dare he, guys. Hey, hello there, Box. Oh, hell yeah. I got an add-on that makes my map a mini-map. It's so much better.
Wow, I may have cheated a little bit and played Alliance
You cheater.
off stream.
But,
I gotta say, I got some. That's
really?
how my WoW journey started. Like, Jackie made a night up.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna roll a torrent.
Right. Hello, everybody, though. That's my greetings to you. Box wanted to do an impromptu stream, and I was fine with it. But, let's see, what level is Box? He's level 16. I'm still only level 15, because Box is a terrible person and levels without me.
Oh, he's right.
Rip. When Skull Shorties is right. Oh. Oops. I hit the wrong button. There we go, default view. That way I can read the chat. Hey, it's Boxamus. Alright. So today we're gonna finish up the Barrens. Let me go check my mail. I got mail for some reason. I gotta figure out who's mailing me. Where's a mailbox? God damn. It's from the Horde auction house. Alright, let's hope I get money out of it. I mean, you could, I guess. What, rip? Oh, well. Let me find a mailbox, though, wherever the hell that is. Here it is. It's not Zelrus, it's the auction house.
Zelrus is water.
Aww, none of my ammunition sold. Well, I ain't picking...
Ratchet yet?
Somewhat?
I'm on a good bit of the same quests as you. There was one.
I still need to do the Ichiek or whatever. But let me go head over to the tower.
Did you do South Sea freebooters already?
South Seas freebooters. Let me look it up.
I got that.
Okay, I still need to do South Seas freebooters. I still need to do supplies from the crossroads. Ooh, I can bring broken cephalage to Winnicky Bolt Bucket, which is... Let's see, it says the Horde outpost between Barrens and Ashmeal. I'll do that last because that sounds like a good idea to do. Are we going the right way? Is this the right way to the Wyvern's Tower? I don't think it is.
No, I think we can go up this tower and cut through there, though. Yeah, we can go up this.
Oh, nice. I still need to do Ashieki. I was planning on taming, the pet beforehand, but at the same time, it's like, I could probably get somebody else to do that. It's not like a pet I really want, anyways. Yeah, probably not.
I was leveling a rogue today.
Okay.
Off topic, but playing a rogue is...
Hello there, Helgar PL. I think it's a PL. Or it's a P1, I don't know. But hello there!
Meet at Ratchet.
Yeah, let's go meet at Ratchet. Fly away. Well, we're like right next to each other, but, you know, whatever. But, hello there, Holgar. How's your day going? My day's going pretty great.
How's Moxie's day?
You know what's funny? Now that you mentioned her, she escaped before the stream started. That's why the stream was a little bit delayed. A little bit longer. She escaped out of the door, and we had to give her, cat canned food to get her out. Where are you at, Moxie? Yeah, she's right behind me. Licking her lips. How you doing, kiddo? How you doing on this streaming day? Pretty great? Uh-oh. She's looking at me like she wants to hunt me. Poland. Oh, Holgar Poland? Is that what you want me to call you? I'd prefer to just call you Holgar. That's a mouthful. Ooh, this map tells me where quests are. This is really helpful. There's a ooh. Oh, baby. What? Which add-on? I got Questy. Let me look at what add-ons I have so I can just tell you which ones I have. Alright, I have Questy, DBM, Vendor Price, Recount, Quartz, Mapster, Leatrix Maps, Immersion, Bagnan, Bag Brother, and Atlas Loot. You can always look on the stream if you really wanna get a good idea, but it tells me where stuff is. And I can scroll into the map. Oh, this is beautiful. It's like current day WoW, but not current day WoW.
What was that?
Mapster and Mapsty, I think. Let me look at it. I have 2 versions, so I don't know which one it is, to be fair. Mapster and Map Corbs. And Leatrix Maps. Moxicum.
Oh my god.
Damn. Oh, okay.
That quest one.
Mm-hmm. It's really helpful. Let's see. We got it tells the best part is it tells me where we can pick up quests we haven't picked up yet too. It's really great. Like, my plan is for us to completely finish the Barrens. Like,
yeah, I'm down with that.
Even if we like exceed it, I don't know. Like, I think it'll take us a while to complete the Barrens completely. My main goal is just to complete quests. We might want to do.
Oh, it's amazing skull.
Right?
I don't have to read.
Well, I'm still gonna do that. It helps. Alright, is this a wanted poster? Oh, can I... Oh, wow, here we go. I got a wanted poster. Right? You'd miss so much.
So quest text that, like, I've been reading.
Really?
That, like,
I think some of the... I think some of these quests, I remember they were white for me, so that's why I couldn't pick them up before. Ooh, new pants. Oh, it's cloth. Ooh, guns, though. I need to learn how to use a gun anyways. Mm-hmm. Alright. I think I know what you're talking about. Go ahead, go for it. Oh yeah, that's honestly really clever.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it this way.
I know some people are gonna get mad.
Some already are pissed.
Yeah.
I look at it this way, right? Like.
Mm-hmm.
And some might not.
Alright, we should do... let me look if I have that quest. I probably do. Yeah, I do have raptor horns. I still need to do that. I would have said we should do South Sea, Freebooter since it's so close. It says on the map. This is so helpful. Oh my god, thank god for this add-on. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, this isn't how you're supposed to play Classic. No add-ons. No add-ons. Dude, it's the exact same thing of looking it up on Wowhead. It's in the game while you're playing it. It's much more easier. It's way easier, honestly. Well, I'm gonna teach Skull. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on teaching. So, I learned, the last time after the stream, that basically I can't, teach Skull every pet ability, sadly. He can only learn certain ones, so he probably won't be able to learn Lightning Breath, sadly. Which makes sense, because I never heard of a pet that could do that. Alright, so... If you, like... Let's see, I can add... I mean... I don't mind it, it's just... I'm already behind as it is with you. And that's a level 14. The most I think we can do is help her if she's dying. Like, if she needs help, you know? Oh wow, this is level 12. These things are gonna die easily. But, how's your day going, Holgar, if you're still there? Oh, yeah, Skull has a taunt, by the way. Or growl, I should say. No. Yeah, now that I have Growl, this is so much better. And since this quest rewards me a gun, I'm gonna take the gun because I have bullets and I can put that in a bullet pouch. I have so many bullets, it'd probably be better for me to start using a gun too. Plus get that skill up.
You like that battle show? Oh, hey, some ore. Take that ore skull since
Thank you, I appreciate that. I usually don't wear my hat this way, but I wanted to show off my Horde symbol. What you gonna wear? Oh yeah, I've always been wearing a Horde hat, yeah. I think I got it for my birthday, yeah. Sounds about right. Alright. But, yeah, Classic WoW is pretty fun. Gameplay-wise, I play BFA for the story, honestly, at this point. BFA has never really been about gameplay for... WoW hasn't really been about gameplay for me since Wrath, if I'm being honest here. I mean, Mr. Pandaria added some really fun features that I enjoyed, like Dire Beast and Stampede, but then they took those abilities away and changed them up to the point where I don't like those abilities now. In fact, come to think of it, I want to go back to using 2 pets at once on current live. I stopped doing that because it was bad ability, but now that, you know, I have really good item level on current live, I want to do it again. Because I always, like, BFA has honestly added in things I've always wanted as a hunter.
So I was telling Jackie this today, but like, for Warriors, Azeroth's iteration of Fury.
Yeah.
I like classic Warriors too, though. They're aggressive, they start off.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're top DPS and the best in the game at max level.
I gotta drink some milk.
So that means pull everything. Ooh, I got some band. Do you have... Oh, actually, Skull. You have first aid.
I never got first aid. I felt like it'd be a waste of money. I'm trying to save my money up for when we do want to get our mounts. So
I have 2 silver to my name. I put it to blacksmithing.
yeah, I have 59 silver. I'm trying to keep my money up. I tried selling my... I was gonna say, I keep trying to sell my ammo on the auction house, but it doesn't sell because everyone else did the same thing. So instead, I'm going to learn how to use a gun, and I'm gonna use it in, I'm gonna start using a gun so I can use up that ammo. Which means I'll have to get a gun pouch, which is gonna be kind of sad because I'll no longer have a quiver in my back. Which will be sad. I mean, that's what I like about wielding a bow or a crossbow. You have a quiver on your back. For guns, you don't have anything. And I remember before before Legion came out, we had before Legion came out is what I meant to say. We had concept art of them potentially like giving us like class accessories like quivers again and gun pouches. And, like, paladins were gonna get, like, a book or whatever. Kind of like Arthas and Uther did. I think mages were gonna get maybe, like, a wand or something. I don't know.
One thing I think BFA's done so far is, like, set the game up.
Oh, yeah. It's both in lore and, like, gameplay-wise.
Right? Like, I have a feeling, like...
Yeah.
But it really is just Legion gameplay.
Yeah. I mean, I do... One of the things that I'm kind of hoping for with them scaling us down back to 60, which I think then that means that the next level would be 70 then, I imagine.
So I think it might be scale us to 30 or something.
I heard it was 60. Because they don't want to demean us that far. Which probably means that leveling will take longer then. I imagine.
I'm curious what they're
know about that. I don't think they should ever make that optional. That should still be something that they have to do, I think. There's a quest all the way over there, it says, from... Oh, it's a level 20... It says it's a level 20 quest.
There's Baron Longshore. Right over here.
But,
We can rejoin you in quests today.
right? I mean, I like doing this. It's a nice little thing to do. We got all of our, the pirates that we needed.
You just need to kill the boss here.
Oh, hold on, I got aggroed. But,
Dude, you and I are like tearing stuff up compared to the other night.
oh my god.
It's so much
Well, I think one of the main things that I have now is Growl for my pet, which is like, it honestly makes everything easier for someone like me because I was pulling the aggro rather than my pet, which, you know, that,
invite this guy from the boss.
yeah, hold on, I'll invite him. He's already in a group. He's on his own. Sorry, bud. I think he's in a group with these guys over here, maybe. Don't know. But, what was I saying? Like, one of the... This is way earlier when we were talking about class and stuff. But, in BFA, they let me choose to having, 1 to 2 pets as a Beastmaster. And like, when they gave me Horde and Legion, that was already, like, an amazing thing with, like, Skull and, having 2 pets out at once. I always wanted that. And plus, hunters could transmog Horde if they didn't like having a wolf all the time with them, which, you know, I like that idea. Stop dying on me, Box. Don't you know it's rude to cough into a stream? How dare you? Yeah, I always liked the idea of having 2 hunter pets. And, you know, in BFA and in Legion, they delivered that. And not only that, they gave me Horde back, and gave it as his own questline, gave his own cutscene, and let me use him as a mount. So, I think you can understand why someone like me, who's been asking for stuff like this for years now, like since Wrath of the Lich King, yeah, that's why I'm so happy with BFA.
I mean, some stuff I don't like, but overall, like the stuff outside of the War of the...
I think the War of the Thorns was necessary, though.
Yeah,
I don't know, like... I mean, I think Sarfang kind of helps deliver it. It's not that black and white. I think it paints Sylvanas as a clear villain, and that was unfortunately sorely needed. I think that for a long time now, it was always like, oh, I don't think Sylvanas is evil. I think she's a pretty decent girl or whatever, you know? She's not doing anything too bad. She's only doing bad things to the Alliance, and, you know, a lot of people didn't count the Wrathgate as her doing either. I just think it's really complicated about Sylvanas, but personally, I don't mind the fact that she's, evil now. Like, complete, like, she was always dark, but, like, now it's like, yeah, she's trying to kill Thrall and Sarfang and Bane. Like, these are red flags, and not the red flags we should be holding up. Where's the boss? It's like taking forever for him to spawn. I know what you mean. I mean, you'll get credit if one of us kills it, I think.
Skull's like, fuck. Since you were gone, you still didn't loot the head.
Oh, this guy's trading me stuff. Oh, thank you. Oh, hell yeah. That guy gave me conjured water. I hope I get a better weapon. I think it's Baron Longshores who we're going after. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, wait. That's not him. It's a fake.
Can I say the famous line?
Go ahead.
Sorry, Skull.
I thought you were gonna say, "You're not the faker. No, wait. I'm not the faker. You're the faker. You're Shadow the Hedgehog." Oh my God! Come on, Box. Keep that one dead. Keep that one dead. I hated that. That K was awful.
That I won't ever forget.
I want to forget it. Alright, I need to change my macro. Let's see, macros, Bannerrock specific. Alright, let's change it to cast. And then pet. Cast. Growl. After we do this, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I see it too. But, I mean, one of the biggest things that I like about BFA is the graphics, too. Like, I love Classic, but... Also, speaking of, graphics, the, Rathian video is almost done. I probably would have completed it tonight if we weren't streaming, but that's okay. Just means I'll get it... I'll get it done after we're done streaming, and then I'll be ready for tomorrow. And patrons like you will get to see it, and... everybody else will see it the next day. God.
I think I'm gonna do, like you said, like a discussion, but I want to try and do something kind of fun at the beginning of it.
You can do a visual gag.
Like, I don't want to spoil it, but like, screw it. I'll spoil it.
I mean, not many people are gonna watch it.
I'm walking through the Swamp of Sorrows and like, basically reminiscing.
You could probably use the audio from Siege of Orgrimmar, where he's talking about Nazgrim. Oh, Nazgrim. Too proud.
Oh, wait, was it?
I think so. But too proud. Oh, Nazgrim. His ambition tore the Horde apart. I can't voice act. Whatever. I honestly preferred that Sarfang's voice over the current one, but what can you do? I mean, we've had him since Wrath of the Lich King, so...
The audio clip of him saying,
I don't think that was an audio. I think that was just, well, maybe it was audio. I don't know. I have to look it up. Worst comes to worst, you can always get a voice actor, and I can try to hook you up with one. I remember back in the early days of BFA, I did my own skits, both visually and audioly, and I had to do the voice of Sarfang. And I always look back on it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I have voice actors for this now. Oh boy. Are you sure he's here?
Oh, yeah, died here a second ago.
Oh, there he is. As soon as I start to doubt that he's supposed to be here.
Skull, what have I ever misled you? Every day of my life, Fox.
Yeah, we got him. And some ice cold milk. Good work.
Ready? Let's ask if he needs the tough quest.
Are you sure that we... Let's see. It says available and active.
Oh man, I'm gonna die. Oh, there he is again. What the hell?
Huh. That's really peculiar.
Damn, see, all we have to do is come over here. Damn it, Box.
Let's see, one of my friends just said, so I am positing to myself how dying 6-7 times for a solo quest was ever fun. Shrug. Yeah, I could kind of see why some of it's not fun. A lot of it's a little bit difficult. It's honestly like how I feel about, what's it called? What was that game that my brother forced me to play? Dark Souls. I hate it. Yeah, I did not like playing Dark Souls. It didn't feel rewarding. That is an upgrade. Fuck yeah. My first green belt. Starting to get more powerful. After we get these quests done, I'll have to... Ooh. Hell yeah, Skull's level 15 now. Do we want to roll for it? Probably. Let's roll for it. Got some Peace Bloom. I mean, if there was any gear that you would use and it's blue, I'd give it to you. But if it's like gear that neither of us can use, I'm putting it on the auction house. Well, let's look at what our guild's like. Laurentium's not on. Wow. The highest level we have online right now is a 35, though. Oh my god. I didn't even think that was possible. I don't think I have the quest yet.
Oh no, you have it.
I do?
It says here on it, yeah. That's the North one. So what we need to do is the quest inside of the place is escort. And it takes a while, so I remember this quest from...
Oh shit. That is the same bow I have right now. Rip.
Can I take it for my bow?
Yeah, go ahead. It's the exact same bow I have on me, don't worry about it. Alright, most I would have sold it. Or put it on the auction house. Yeah. It's too bad we don't have Zelrus with us, but... Oh well.
We need world's best stuns.
I can't wait till I start looking cool, though, with gear. Because right now... Zelrus? He deleted a lot of his videos that were really, like, cringe to him, so I can understand that. I mean, he was pulling up videos that I had posted, like, over 3 to 4 years ago that I hated, and I was like, yeah, these are going privated or they're going deleted. Yeah, like, the one where... You're excited about Mega Man Mania or whatever, and you scream about pizza. That's Stan? Alright. I think I can teach Skull Dash, though, definitely. I think that's one ability I can teach him. Which is definitely a ability. I was trying to teach him how to do, the boar charge, but apparently only boars can use that ability.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Classic really does make me appreciate the new models more now, though.
Oh, I know.
And it oddly made me appreciate new Ogremar. I thought that, like, for the life of me, I would have never said that. Like, I remember old Ogremar so fondly that, like, comparing the two, I can see why they made these changes. You better heal, buddy. You about to die. Thank God for Skull. He can taunt everything for us. Alright, let me drink my mana. You want me to give you some? Alright. I think that's a Blood Elf. Maybe it's a high elf. I mean, he's got the blood elf looking gear. He might be a high elf, but I don't know. God, that model looks gross.
Or like saying they understand.
Ah, they can deal with it.
Oh, I'm down. Let's go get the guy's head up here.
That's a smart idea. I don't know, like, there's the lore clearly indicated that they were no longer a part of the Alliance, and I don't know if there's any inklings in Classic that were hinting that they were going to join the Horde, but I don't know. Like, we've had Blood Elves in the Horde for so long now, like, it's kind of hard to visualize them not being in the Horde now. Like, in Mist of Pandaria, they were pushing for that storyline, but Blizzard knew that they couldn't actually do that because so many...
I like.
Although, like, I heard at the beginning of Burning Crusade, a lot of Alliance players joined the Horde just so that they could play Blood Elves. And that's why the Alliance... I think that's why Blizzard did it, too. One was to give Paladins to the Horde, but also to kind of make the community in the Horde larger than it was. Because I think that the Alliance is actually the most played faction, despite being boring as all hell. Sorry Alliance, but it's, yeah.
Alright, probably cool. You know, I gotta say, warrior combo is not bad.
I'd say it's pretty good. I mean, you're also not even a tank, but my pet can tank for us, so...
Somebody was saying online you don't even need tanks for, like, anything interesting. I feel like you do, though, what I've done.
Depends on the player, I think. Oh god, my mana.
Oh, our mage friend's back there.
I'm gonna need to get more mana.
Oh, I have no interrupts. Oh, wait, she's not healing. Oh, parry. Oh, she did heal. Oh, boy.
Box, you pull too many.
Oh,
I'm gonna die. Alright, I need to drink up. Where's that refreshing spring water he just gave me? Here we go. I asked you if you wanted some. God damn it, Box. Looks like we have to go to the tippy top and we gotta wait because they just killed him. Sounds like. Ooh, that music though. You don't have your WoW music on in Classic? For shame. No, you don't get to say for sorry. You're sorry. You are banished. For shame. You should say, what can I say except I'm sorry.
Mike's hard lemonade lately.
You do it. Hi, Skull Stream. I mean, if you're going to be you're gonna be honest about it. Why are you opening a pizza on my screen? Oh, do we got room? Yes, we do. Join us, level 23. You're always welcome to join us. No problem. Oh, man. No. I swear you embarrass me sometimes, Box.
Giving me messages that I will never forget.
Please ignore. Alright, praise the Bannerak. Whoop. Whoop. I definitely prefer the clap animation from the new models. Jeez, Box, you sound like you're dying. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably look up. I should probably go to my bookmarks and there we go. Oh goodness. I think that's elite. I don't think you're allowed to do that in yeah, you might get your account banned, Box. Maybe just for a week. This person's gonna see me, they're gonna be like, wow, there's a child playing Classic WoW, and it's gonna be like, man, I just look young. I'm 22. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
You're not allowed to put links
yeah, you're gonna get in trouble now. Good job, buddy.
At least it wasn't like general chat or anything.
I mean, yeah. I don't even think you're allowed to advertise your YouTube channel on WoW.
Yeah, because I think it's considered like advertising for an external site.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah, so if we don't if Box gets banned for a few months, guys, we're gonna level past him and he's gonna just kind of be a guest on our stream, you know.
That would be so bad if that happened.
Just I hit level 60 before Box does. Box is like stuck at level 15 for like a year.
I messaged Blizzard, please, no. That's a nightmare.
Right? I'm almost level 16 too. Are you close to level 17?
Like 40%.
Oh, alright, so we're not that far. No. It's good, because so long as you're not, like, super close, that's what matters. Just so long as, like, we're like, somewhat not far apart. Like, 1 level ahead of me isn't too bad. 2 levels is where I draw the line. 3 levels is just too far, and 4 levels is like, you're not my friend anymore.
I wouldn't do that. The most like I'm gonna do when you're not playing is probably just do my profession.
No, that's perfectly fine to do your professions, which honestly I should start doing that when you're not on, but I just am too busy working on this Rathian video. The Rathian video is near completion. We're almost... It's...
I saw like half of it. I didn't even see all of it.
No. The last time you saw it was like halfway. Someone's eventually going to spawn here, right? Yes. Oh, shit.
Oh no!
That's okay. I didn't fall too far.
I know, I wish there was like mobs we could at least like fight while we wait.
I can't wait till we get shoulder pads. This lady's...
My buddy has some leather ones and I'm asking. Maybe he doesn't need them because he's squat. Me up, man.
Hook me up. I'm the one that uses leather until level 40. Or is it 30? Oh.
Oh.
Kill him!
Oh look, it's Cannoneer Smith, Mance Ray Flame Fist cousin.
I'm pretty sure that's, Oh, I guess he doesn't drop anything?
No, you just kill him.
Oh, nice.
There's a bunch of ads down here. We gotta fight him anyway. Do you have all your medals?
I have 2 of mine. Oh my god, this add-on is so helpful. It's like current day. I only need to have 2 more.
So you have only two. I'm
I have
just kidding.
I have 8. God damn it, Box.
I got 9. I just need 1 more. I'm gonna ban you from playing with me at my stream.
I mean, if Blizzard isn't going to. All right, this Boxamus guy has a. Sure.
I've done shit like that before as a joke.
Pattern Murloc scale buffet. Well, I don't have leather working, so.
The last guy's in the tower over there, and then yeah, so we go straight to the top row.
Got it.
Oh, that was a pizza burp.
Yeah.
I took out of my aunt's house today. It was really fun.
Oh right, Labor Day. Yeah. What's with the Laurel? I didn't understand the Laurel show. Why post him of all things?
I was just like thinking about him. I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, Laurel show is pretty great. He appears in my video. I mean, I'm glad. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I like the quests coming up for Rathian and 8.2.5, because it actually references Pandaria in a positive manner. Honestly, it makes the Shadow Pan sound like they're what we learned in Pandaria is actually important about the Shah and like not burying our emotions, but mastering over them, because it makes it sound like, yeah, we can defeat the old gods and we just remember those lessons that we learned in Pandaria.
And that's something that I thought felt kind of lost after WoW.
I mean, Wars of Draenor didn't feel lost per se.
No, not Warlords, but like, I guess now.
I'd say Legion and BFA, yeah. Which I think is I think it reflects on the fact that the leaders who learn those things are dead. Unlike, we got Anduin, but Anduin's not the one starting this war, it's Sylvanas, and honestly it makes sense because Sylvanas is like the opposite of the Pandaren.
Right.
Why would she care about what the Pandaren have to say? About to learn more melee abilities shortly.
I'm just so happy about the state of right now, like in the upcoming year, man. Like,
I'm excited definitely about Warcraft Reforged. I mean, honestly, like, Warcraft is looking pretty positive right now with ClassicWoW and
just the positivity about it everywhere. Like,
I mean, ClassicWoW, okay, ClassicWoW is receiving a lot of positive feedback, but current WoW isn't, which is the biggest problem, I think, in my opinion.
hopefully next expansion, Blizzard have a huge opportunity here to what past players, I guess, didn't like.
Yeah.
But they have to do it in a way that doesn't alienate the current style either.
I think BFA, for most players, is going to be a Cataclysm expansion, where it's going to be heavily... Even Mr. Pandaria expansion, I'd argue.
Age better over time, some stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be more viewed positively than Cataclysm was, but it won't be as reviewed as positively as Mr. Pandaria or Legion or Wrath. So, for most people, it's going to be an expansion, like a middle expansion, I think. For me, it's going to probably be right up there with my top 3 favorites, just because of what I liked about it. It's definitely not going to beat Mist, it's definitely not going to beat Wrath right now, unless there's a really engaging ending.
It's up to the ending for me, where it's gonna rank.
Yeah, same. Because if it's a really shitty ending, then that can ruin my whole, thoughts on current day WoW.
Yeah.
But if it's a really good ending, I don't know how they're going to top it, but if it's a good ending that can beat Legion's ending, which honestly, Legion's ending has been one of my favorites. Like, I'm very diverse and very, I don't have a full opinion on Legion quite yet. Well, I do, but, what I mean, like, it's a very, The opinion varies, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, those kegs look neat.
Skull, do you want to invite this guy?
Who?
Get credit for that. Ah, too late.
I.
You're not you. Died. You're good, but Legacy of the Orcs is a book over here.
Months passed. Blah 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 blah. Tax. Okay, it's like I think it's the lore all about the orcs being studied and whatnot and being in the internment camps. I don't really want to, you know. Let's see, what's this quest here?
There's a high elven escort out, I think.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It won't let me look at it anyways. But at least we have chairs this time. Almost about to hit level 16, which means we can learn. I can learn new abilities, I think. Do you have any 6s? Okay, the next ability I'm going to put my talent tree into is Thick Hide, which increases the armor rating of your pets by 10%. And then increases the outdoor movement speed of your pets by 30%. Increases the speed bonus of your Epic Cheetah.
That wasn't even 60. Or what was it? The number compared to an to 154 the initial release of the raid.
Mm-hmm.
Took him down only 6.
Well,
Crazy to think about.
I think it also helps that they know what they're doing, too. Like, back then, it was a new experience. It was the new raid. It was the equivalent of Mythic Ajara, basically.
Right. And nobody knew what.
Yeah. So, I don't really think... Ooh, look at the size of this sink right here. It can fit an orc. Jeez, humans. I don't think you guys need a sink that big. Or it's a bathtub. Could be a bathtub. I think with how big that is, that definitely looks like a... I think it definitely looks like a bathtub, though. Oh, you wasted your ability. That's a big rip.
That was just how I feel about this thing.
Oh, I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on. It's getting hot. Which means I have to put it on voice activity. Oh, time for push to talk. I just have to remember to push to talk. I mean, probably magic, I assume. I mean, there's not even any water in there. Like, nothing's dripping. I don't know. These damn wait times, though, for things to spawn is so much longer. Like, it's ooh! Things are starting to respawn. So that's positive. Don't jinx us, man. That's how these things happen, usually. Oh my god. think at level 16 I learned Mongoose Bite finally. So that's 2 of my melee abilities. I as far as I remembered, even back in Wrath, I only had 2 melee abilities. It actually makes sense that they made Survival Hunters a melee spec, because those 2 abilities came from Survival. So, it actually makes sense. I do too, but at the same time, I kind of wish that Beastmasters were the Survival spec, or the melee spec. I like how this add-on tells me what quests people are on. Like, it's like the current day WoW, basically. You know, you did say that, yeah. Wow, I thought my memory was bad. Yeah, I think that might be age, or you just might be tired. You just can't put your like, I get easily to, like, right now, I get distracted so easily and my mind tends to wander because I'm streaming, so I have to pay attention to the chat, I'm talking to you in Discord, and I'm playing WoW. So, like, I'm basically, like, in 3 places right now. I get really tired. Why do you think my schedule is so bad? My schedule was bad for a while now, but I finally have my schedule on track for the most part. But I do wonder how soon we'll be seeing 8.2.5, any like new stuff on it, and I do wonder if we'll get any 8.3 announcements. I assume we'll be learning that at BlizzCon, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I did. You didn't? I just accepted the quest and started it. Did you get it, though? Or no? Oh, okay, good. Oh, rip. Ha 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 ha. No. I think it's a blood elf, just by the color scheme and the hair. Hard to say. Let's see, what is this quest that we just accepted? Free from Freehold. Alright, let's look that up. Free from the Hold. Can't believe we got past the guards. These zealots from Theramore are out of their minds. They sank our ships and imprisoned me, the only survivor. I was called an enemy and a threat to the Alliance. Me, a threat to their sham of an alliance? I was deckhand on the Moonshine transport between Ratchet and Booty Bay. Enough talk. Help me get back to Ratchet, will you? Let me know when you're ready and we'll make our break. I'd say this guy's a blood elf, but he's maybe also a high elf. I don't think he took any of the fel yet, so probably a high elf. If he's been in Booty Bay this whole time. The difficult, the best escort quest ever. Well, when you phrase it like that, I don't know if I don't know if this is the best escort quest or not, but we got a party of 4 here, so we'll be fine. Yeah, I could see that, honestly. As far as it says on the quest here, it says this place is red for me. Despite only being 1 level above me. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit level 16. God damn, I just feel so strong right now with... It could be that we're in a group of 4, but... I honestly think it's because we're a higher level now, which I think is definitely a positive thing. Yeah, that'll be neat. What level is that? Ooh, this mapster tells me what level areas are. Alright, 1,000 Needles is 24 to 35. And Crossroads says it's level, 10 to 33. Wow. At last, free from freehold. I need to catch my breath. Alright. Catch your breath, buddy. And after this, I can sell... I'm in the Southern Barrens at the moment, doing some Camp T stuff, but I gotta head to Terran Mill for my water totem quest. Oh. Now I feel better. Let's get back to Ratchet. Come on, Bedrock. Alright. It's because I think it's because I'm the party leader, and I accepted the quest. I think the party leader has to be the one that accepts the quest. Could be wrong about that, though. Looks like the South Sea freebooters are heavily entrenched on the coast. This could get tough. I mean, could get rough. I don't think that's a really good idea. We don't have to walk this guy the whole fucking way, do we? Yes, we do. Welcome to Classic Escorts. Basically, this was in Wrath too. But might as well just call it Classic Escorts because we're in Classic. Wrath server's gonna be better, honestly. I never lived through BC, so. Oh my god, look, you got someone that loves pizza as much as you. Yeah, she says also if I suddenly go AFK it's because my pizza's arrived. Where's the blood elf? Oh, there he is. It's pizza time. Anyone who accepts it gives other players the prompt to do it. Oh, okay. So it's just like how it is current day. Good to know, good to know. Was that a chest? It is. I think they're rolling for it, though. Get dunked on. Nah, someone already grabbed it. Plus, I don't want to... I'm not that type of guy. I'm not... They're patterns. I can't make leather pants. I want engineering and mining, yes, because I need to get the ammo, the nice ammo. This guy's a level 17, and level 13s are hard for him. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. I'll have to buy more then, after we're done here. I need to go to Ogrimmar after this, after we turn our quest in anyways. I mean, I do get a gun after this, so I might as well visit the weapon trainer, purchase myself a gun pouch, and start using a gun until I use up all that ammo. People who are like, Classic is like the most fun game ever. Yeah, and they do escort quests. Who take their damn time. I don't know, I definitely think that Classic WoW has its downs and ups, definitely. Like, I think current WoW, I know a lot of people rip on it because it's easy to rip on current WoW, but I love just, like, honestly, I think Classic WoW did the opposite effect that people wanted it to do for most people, which it might have done it for most people, but honestly, I can appreciate current WoW more. I like playing a bit of both. Once I hit level 16 Classic, though, there's not really... I mean, I'll still play Classic WoW for, like, dungeons and maybe PvP, and, you know, maybe if they do a pre-event for the TBC server, then, you know, I'll want to take part in that, because, you know, it's the Burning Crusade. I kind of want to... I'll be honest, I will give Burning Crusade a shot, because it's only 10 levels compared to 60 levels. But I'm still not going to enjoy the quests in Burning Crusade, because those quests are still in current day WoW. There's like, that's kind of like my argument against Burning Crusade. You can still do every single raid, you can do all the quests still. The only difference is it's relevant. That's the only difference. And that's just kind of where I stand with Burning Crusade. With Wrath, there are quests that they removed. Plus, it's an expansion I actually have a lot of love for. So, I don't know. I definitely feel like Burning Crusade does not have as much love from me that Wrath does. Oh, how dare you! I went on a tangent. I went on a whole tangent about. Oh, you. Oh, okay. You can still do most of the content today, the only difference is how relevant it is. I don't know about that. We'll see when it comes out. The story is the main reason why I don't like Burning Crusade so much, and you know me, I'm a story man. That's what I am, that's what life I'm about. Although they do add a little bit more quality of life features in Burning Crusade, like the guild bank, and probably some other stuff that I'm unaware of. But, you know, I think Wrath was definitely the peak expansion for World of Warcraft. Now, you know, I'm definitely going to say Mist of Pandaria is my favorite expansion because of story. And of course, Wrath is also that same way. Wrath, I'd say, is a mix between gameplay and story, and Mist of Pandaria kind of follows suit. Because I love the abilities they gave us in MoP. They're going to have the next Scourge invasion. It's going to be epic. Yeah, I'll have to... Well, yeah, that's the TBC pre-event, though, for Wrath. Which will definitely be, again, a lot more... That's something I didn't experience either that I want to experience, and that's only in Burning Crusade. Are you sure about that? Because I have never heard of that. I don't remember hearing anything about that in Classic. Alright. That's the first time I'm hearing this, honestly. Finally. Took this guy 80 years. I know this guy's a high elf in current day WoW. Thalos Bright Sun. Alright, I'm gonna pick the gun. And those are some better boots. And then I can't use that gun yet. That's unfortunate. They had an invasion for 60 nax. Look at the phases. Well, again, I didn't really play Classic WoW that much. I only played it till level 16, which coincidentally is the level I am at right now. So, kind of wondering how 8-year-old me got to level 16, but I guess I managed somehow. Alright, I got a vendor stuff, and I also gotta go visit my hunter trainer or weapon trainer real quick for more ammo anyways. Well, not for more ammo, but you know. Yeah, that too. Alright. I'm just turning all my quests in. And then I'll head over to, back to Orgrimmar. Oh god, this is a back and forth quest, okay. Yeah, one thing I'm kind of excited for is when we hit level 20, because I'll have Aspect of the Cheetah, which will make me go so much faster. As far as Cynics told us, it's only 10 quests, so... Fair, fair. Looks pretty much the same, though, in current day WoW. Well, there's some changes that they did in Cataclysm that I thought were cooler, but definitely the story's interesting in Cataclysm. I mean, again, like, a lot of the things that they did in Cataclysm was a lot better, so... Alright, I'm gonna go take the flight path to Orgrimmar. Ooh, I have 1 gold. This is the first time I have 1 gold. I'm about to lose it, though, by visiting the weapon trainer. But I have stuff to sell, too, so hopefully that'll help. But I'm going to be visiting the weapon trainer and the hunter trainer. This is kind of why I'm not really doing professions that much right now. Even though I probably should. But I kind of want to save up for my mount, and I also kind of want to save up for, just stuff in general, I guess. But I gotta get a better, I gotta get a better, weapon. I don't like using the staff. The staff is gross. Yeah. me go ahead and add this into my talent tree. Increases the armor rating of your pets by 10%. Alright. There we go. Now Skull will be way stronger. Well, not stronger, but he can be more durable now. Yeah, pretty gross looking though. Like, I don't know. There's definitely something about... I think that's another thing that I liked about in Cataclysm. They gave you some really good looking leveling gear, and they made them match. Like, that's what I like about Cataclysm too. They made it matchable while you leveled. And I was pretty devastated when they took away most of my leveling gear from Cataclysm in Legion. They were like, we're gonna make some of this male gear plate, and we're gonna make some of this leather gear male. And I was like, okay, that's cool that you made some of this male, but you took away some of the cooler looking looks and gave it to plate wearers that they're never going to use because it's male armor. So, why, Blizzard? Why? Why can't you just give hunters leather and mail? And plate. Well, not and plate, but you know, the gear that was mail. Why would you give it to, you know, plate wearers and not just give it to plate wearers and mail wearers? That's frustrating. I honestly I'm almost tempted to make an entire video talking about give me back my old set so I can wear it on bands sometimes. I mean, I'm not gonna wear it anymore, but whatever. Maybe that's why. Maybe I shouldn't do that because I don't care as much as I used to. It's just one of it's Ban's old armor I had him wear in Cataclysm. So it's kind of like important to me because it was my first transmog set as Ban. I can't use the shoulders anymore. Everything else I can use. Oh, and the gloves. They took the gloves out of the game completely, and I sold it because it was plate. I couldn't wear it anymore on Ban. Yeah. They were gloves from Anderhall, I think. I think they were either from the... I think they were from the Scarlet Halls quest that they took out of the game and replaced with Lillian Boss. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Right? Alright, let's go visit my hunter trainer. Hold on, let me get my chauffeur. My chauffeur mount, guys. I kind of missed that, to be honest. Because you don't get that to level... You don't stop using that to level 20. I know. We're getting there. It'll be a tremendous moment for us, too. I'm gonna get the Black Wolf so it matches Skull. So it looks like I'm riding on top of Skull. Alright, let me sell some stuff. Alright, let's see. I need all this food. I don't need that. I don't need that. No, yes, because I think we're in competition for that. Anyways, so... You'll live. That's 25 silver for that. That's not worth it. I'm not gonna buy the bags. I have plenty of bag space right now. But I do have to visit my bank too, so... Oh man, this guy's got a mount, you lucky dog. I kind of like seeing if people bought the epic mount, but I don't think you can. I don't think anybody has 1,000 gold yet. Ooh, let's see what level Cynics is. Cynics is level 34, alright. Goes to show you how much they've been playing Classic WoW. I think most people in this guild have been playing Classic WoW every day. So... yeah. Alright. First I gotta go see my weapon trainer, and then I'll go see my hunter trainer. Ooh, let me smelt this copper too while I'm here. I also want to. I know that the Scout's Tabard costs 1 gold, but I'll probably get that after we hit level 40. I think the weapon trainer is over here. Arms Legend. Yeah, here he is. Oh wow, you died. Are you okay, Box? You're dead. What happened? Alright, two-handed weapons. When do I learn how to use guns? Oh, do I need to learn it from... Do I need to learn it from a gun vendor? Oh, what can other weapon masters teach? Okay, so I need to go find a gun teacher. Blacksmith. Alright, I guess that's in the hunter section, I imagine. I'll have to look for the gun teacher then. Holy schnitzel, it's already 9 o'clock. Time goes by quick. Alright, is the gun teacher in here? Engineering. Really? As far as I remember, they did a lot of changes in Cataclysm to make leveling as Horde a lot easier and better, and a lot of the Alliance got upset about that. Like, basically, the Alliance had more quest zones to quest in, and Horde had little variety. So that's why they added a Jara for a Horde to level in. I think they made it so the Alliance couldn't quest in the Barrens anymore because that's strictly a Horde zone then. God, where is the gun? I gotta figure out where the gun vendor is. Because I think that's where I learned how to wield a gun. I'll go to the hunter section. That'll probably be where it is. If not, I'll look it up. Because I know where the bow trainer is. Let's see, gun trainer. I'll look that up on Wowhead. Any race, IG, Night Elf, Human, Undead, Blood Elf can use guns. However, only 3 classes, Hunters of the race can. I gotta find the gun trader in Overmar. Oh, I gotta go to Thunderbluff to learn it. Okay. I'll do that then after I learn how to do stuff as a hunter. Oh, no new... Oh, that's pet trainer. Got it. I was gonna say, I thought I learned some abilities at level 16 as a hunter. There we go. Immolation Trap. Alright. Let's learn Mongoose Bite. See, 18 plus 18. Let's look how much silver that is. That's about 36, so that'll put me down at 60. That's not bad. Put me down at 54. Oh well. I'll earn that money back anyways. Alright, I gotta go to Thunderbluff then to learn how to use a gun. Got it. And then I should probably grab a gun pouch from there as well. And I think there's a bank in Thunderbluff too, so I can just use that bank there. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go take a flight path to Thunderbluff. I have a gun I can use. I think, let's see, it is better than what I'm wielding right now, too, so. Yay! Just want to look at if people are watching me. There's 4 people watching me. So, one of them is me, one of them's you, and then there's 2 others. Hello, other people. Did you have to use it for repairs? Somebody, I didn't see anybody say rip 1 gold in chat yet. I did actually lose 1 gold. Actually looking at it, rip. Oh well. I love how many abilities I have right now, though. Like, it feels like it's slowly growing. Yes, hello there, Goremonger. Yeah, there we go. Wow. I guess the chat's slow. That or your chat's fast. Either or. Alright, time to turn this stuff in. Okay. I have so much linen cloth. I might put some of it on the auction house later. Unless I need it for engineering. I'll have to look that up. I'm getting so much flashbacks, though, like, of when I was leveling in Wrath. Or just being an Ogremar in general. As a level 80. I'm just getting flashbacks from then, and like, wow, it's like, wow, you remember this stuff all of a sudden. That's why I don't mind the idea of going back to Wrath, of all places. That's where I want it. That's where I call home, personally. Like, everyone's been calling Classic home? No, I call Wrath my home. Alright, take me to Thunderbluff. 50 copper. Honestly, flight paths aren't expensive at all. My mom was telling me the other day how flight paths were expensive for her, and I was like, I don't know about that. I guess it depends on how much you're using them. Okay, while I'm on the flight path, and these things usually take a little bit, I'm gonna use the restroom and get some more Dr. Pepper. So I will be right back. I will leave you guys with the BRB screen with some awesome World of Warcraft music. Nope, they can't hear you. Yep. Skull Shorties is back and is getting attacked by his kitten. What's up, Moxie? Did you miss me that much? You wanna appear on the stream already? You ready to be a guest on the stream, Moxie? Oh, there she is. Don't you dare. Don't you lick up those Cheeto crumbs. Don't do it. Oh well. How you doing, Box? Moxie! You can't make noises like that. Goodness gracious, Mox. Might want to wait for that, yeah. Yeah. Alright, where do I want to go? The lower rise. Okay. They removed him in Cataclysm completely. That's sad. Oh, they added him back in Cataclysm. Like, they removed him and then they added him, like, a month later. As a weapon vendor of some kind. Alright. The, weapon trainer for guns in Thunderbluff. Honestly, I find it amusing that, Tauren are the gun trainers of all things. Alright, here's the weapon master in Thunderbluff. Here we go. 10 silver. That's not bad. Nice, nice. Alright, and then... weapons merchant. Alright, 8 slot. That should probably do it. Alright, and then let me go ahead and grab all of my bullets from my bank. Or, I think they're in my mailbox, actually. Hold on. I think I have room for one more. We'll see. Oh, starts going in my normal bags. Okay. Alright. That'll do it. Alright, I got all the bullets I need. I wonder if I have to trade in Horde commended signets for my tabard. I hope not. I hope it's just 1 gold like it says on Wowhead. Alright, yeah. Oh shit, I have to go back to the bank. Hold on. I actually realized I could probably go to the bank and ratchet, but I might as well get this stuff done now. So what I'm gonna do... Rip box. Rest in peace, Box. We knew you very, very well. Rip, that's why you should have waited for me. You gotta wait for your leveling partner, buddy. Rip. Alright, yeah. Alright, I'm back. I'm headed back to, you with my gun. Yeah, I think that's near Crossroads, if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna take the flight path to Crossroads. I'm gonna pick up this kitty and, turn the air conditioner off. What the heck? Gorigshul has invited you to join the channel www.mygold.com. Decline. No. Buddy. I don't want to visit your damn website, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna pick up this cat. Put her in my lap. I'm gonna put it back on voice activity. And away we go. There we go. I'm gonna pick you up, cat. Oh boy. Who's this kitty? It's Moxie. Moxie's on the stream now. For like 10 seconds. Yep, she doesn't want to be on it anymore. Alright. Thanks for joining the stream, Moxie. We'll see you later. Oof. I think before we hit level 20, we should try to, I don't know if you want a different racial mount or not. I think I'm just gonna go with the orc mount, probably. It's no Susan Express. I'm guessing that's a reference to something. You better. The other day, I was talking to my one friend about how I'd be really excited to see if Agrimar would ever encounter with the orcs, because they're technically his creation, even if it's, you know, some accidents happen. But the person that I was talking to realized that Agrimar and Ogremar sound so similar. Did you just realize it too? Blew your mind. There I go. That's like the second person I've done that to. I mean, it's named after Ogrim Doomhammer, but I think it's kind of interesting. And like, technically, Agrimar is their creator, and in Legion, you can defeat your creator. That gold seller, Susan Express, was a huge spammer of gold in Wrath. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I don't need your gold. I'm not gonna purchase it, and I'm not gonna get hacked by... Or I'm not gonna get scammed, you know? Come on, I learned this lessons a while ago. Ooh, a new quest. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I kinda wish, like, they gave us, like, a bag or something when we're wielding a gun. But nope. A gun is a gun. Alright, I guess the quest is all the way up here, if I remember correctly. No, the quest that they're telling me I can grab now. Oh shit, I'm almost out of quests to grab. I already have 17 quests. Let me see if I can share Harpy Raiders with you. Whenever you're over here. Man, I feel like I'm ready to take on the world. Minor health potions. Nah, I'm good, buddy. You don't feel like you can take on the world? Alright. The next quests, let's see. I'm in the crossroads, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking at my map right now. There's tons of quests that I haven't done, Disrupt the Attacks, and that's level 12. So I want to do that. That's a kill quest, so it's easier. Alright, I'll wait for you down here. I can't wait. What'll be good for you and me, since we're leveling together, is, I don't know when I get Aspect of the Pack. I think it's level 40. Could be wrong. It could be level 50. It could be something now. Actually, let me look that up. Aspect of the Pack Classic. I'm just curious on when I'm going to learn that. I thought either you learn that at the same time as Aspect of the Cheetah, or you learn it later. But that'll be really beneficial for both of us, because that'll make you go faster. But it'll put you in a daze, though. That's the only downside to it. Trying to see when I learn it. This website does not help me at all. Okay, it says level 40, yeah. So, that kind of defeats the purpose, because we're going to get that... Well, I guess we won't get our epic mounts... Not epic mounts, our normal mounts right away, so that'll still be helpful when we need to go from place to place. So, do you want to meet up at Disrupt the Attacks? I have it on my map. It's like right in between us.
I actually don't have the quest yet.
Oh, really? Hold on, let me share that with you. It's a green quest, so it's not going to reward us too much, but I figure, hey, let's get it over it.
Is that the one in Thornhill?
I think so. You told me you didn't do it, you liar.
Sorry.
Well, we're gonna do it now, even if you completed it, because this is why you're not allowed to level without me. Yeah, do that. I'll just start on doing this, and then you can help me kill stuff. I'm sorry, Skull. I give you a little. And true hunter fashion, keep pack on in dungeons and taunt on pet. Oh, this guy gets it. I totally used to do that when I was 11 years old, learning as a hunter. You know what I did in Wrath for the longest time? Wait, what the heck? Oh, that's why. I had to apply the ammo into my slot. I forgot about that. But what I used to... Basically what happened was in Wrath of Lich King, I was so used to getting gear, any gear at all, like leather and cloth and mail, that I wore it all the time. I didn't try to get mail gear. So my mom had to teach me to start wearing mail gear, and we would do Wrath of the Lich King dungeons, so I would get it. Honestly, it was a really cool time, and like I think I was wearing the Burning Crusade Demon Stalker helm for the longest time, and I think I kept wearing it because I thought it looked cool.
Oh, dude, it's got a knit.
Oh, I know. Definitely. Honestly, I think Burning Crusade is when they started getting a lot better at the armor, and then Wrath of the Lich King is when they got the best. Honestly, I mean, I love.
Those Wrath sets, I still use a lot.
I still do too. The Warlock set, so good.
Got the main Crick's wife.
I think I have that quest too. I know the one quest we have to do is we have to kill like a bunch of boars. Yeah, I think I still have that, so that'll be a quest we'll have to do. Not too bad though, because we'll be... Report to Khadgar! Oh my god, he's in class!
Only in my dreams, man.
Well, quill boars, but yeah. I mean, I'm out-leveled these guys, but I might as well get this quest done before the quest becomes gray, you know? Because a lot of these, again, a lot of the quests that I grabbed was back when we were, you know, leveling together, and then, you know, we split up. I didn't figure we would do the quests that we have to kill stuff separated, you know? I figured we'd only do the quests that, that really require us to, crap, my brain's, like, breaking right now.
I'm actually on most of the quests.
Right. What? I mean, I just want to get this quest out of the way before I out-level it. I don't need that. And why is taunt not working? I can't... Oh yeah, I learned how to use two-handed axes now. So that'll be good. I know that you're a blacksmith, so you might be able to make me some weapons now. Wait, I just learned how to use two-handed axes. Why is it saying I can't use it now? But, yeah, my staff right now is better, sadly. Let me just look at my weapon skills. Skills. Weapon skills. Axes and bows. That's all I know that's all I know right now. Oh, wait, here we go. There we go. Weapon skills. Axes, bows, guns, stabs, and thrown. That's all I know. Armor proficiencies. Cloth and leather. I just need 3 more water speakers and 2 more hunters. At least this is also teaching me how to do some, gun skill.
Swords right now,
I think I can only put these traps down outside of combat. I don't really like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Doesn't mean I like it, though. I think it was added in either Cataclysm or Mista Pandaria, but I love the trap launcher that they taught me how to use.
Oh, I know.
So helpful. Alright, I just need a hunter now. And that's it. There's one right there. Aw, yeah. Yeah, let's go do that. Yeah, I can always tame it's not really a pet that I really want, if I'm being honest. Like, it looks cool, it's unique, but, I'm not crazy for it. In fact, the pet I want more than this one is the statue cat. Because that was one of the first pets that I tamed back in Wrath, and I named it Wrath. Yeah. As a hunter, that was like one of the first pets my mom taught me how to get it. It was very... I don't know, like, it's a moment that I view fondly. So if I'm gonna get a cat pet, I'm gonna get that one. It's like a fade in version of a leopard cat.
That's like what I did today. I made a so my original WoW
Uh-huh.
but I said to Jackie jokingly, well, this is technically
Huh.
a hunter.
Yeah.
Played an idle hunter, so I was like,
This isn't an alternate timeline version of Ban. This is just Ban being humble and just is fighting without armor and just getting new armor with Skull.
no, see, it's an alternate timeline. 'Cause you didn't know.
I thought Boxamus was from our reality too. So there was never a Boxamus Orc warrior. Alright, let's summon this dude. Oh, come on, man. You mean, like, get NPCs to have their weapons when you import them? Uh-huh. Oh, we can only use the horn once. I think this guy wants to tame it, but we can only use it once. Come on, man. It's a dwarf. I tagged him. I feel bad for this dwarf hunter, but like... I didn't know you can only use it once. Well, the guy attacked me and I had to attack back. You gotta attack sooner, friend. Sorry. I can't help from here. No more horn friend. Sorry, we can't help from here. No more horn friend. I mean, I'm sorry, but we should probably leave, or they can leave. Either or. Just let's just leave. Let's just leave, and I'll invite you. Or you can invite me. Either or. All right, where'd you go? This poor dwarf, he just wants to tame the white lion. Wait till you find out what happens to Olgra in later quests. Olgra. Don't know that one, I'm afraid. I'm gonna take my glasses off, they're starting to hurt my eyeballs. I know it sounds weird, but if I wear my glasses for too long, it hurts my eyes. It's starting to get hot again. I might have to put it on voice activity again, because unfortunately, Skull can't go shirtless for these streams. I'd love to, but I mean, I don't know. As far as I know, Twitch doesn't allow that. I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't too. I mean, yeah. I mean, unless I position the camera for only seeing your head, but I could still see, like, YouTube being like, okay, this guy does not have a shirt on, clearly. What quest are we doing, by the way? Yeah, let's try to avoid the mobs as best we can. There's a quest up ahead, though, that we can grab, the Whizzlecrank Shredder. Mine's... There we go. Yeah, let's do that. Hold on to the ignition. Come on, everybody. Yeah. That's what oil rigs do, man. I don't know why, but I thought this guy was a player. I could see gnolls being a playable race. They're one of the few races I could see that working, maybe. Honestly, I forgot a lot of Dark Crowns were in the Venture Co. company. You don't see many of them anymore in there. They're mostly part of the Twilight's Hammer or something else. Oh god, buddy, you might want to eat something. You're dying. Do we have to hit one of these buttons? Nope. Let's invite this guy. Oh, nope, he's already in a group. Nothing else better become playable before ogres. Sorry, buddy. Machnathal are totally gonna become playable before ogres. I'll take both. I mean, ogres are great, but I don't know. Nothing really, like, makes me really want to play them that badly. Like, I like the idea of playing one finally, but I've always wanted to play Machnathal. That's always been what I've been about. Oh yeah, I made that a while ago. It's on my YouTube channel. It's just a Rexar loading screen. It's like supposed to be a remake for Warcraft 3. I could definitely do better now, because that was back when I was learning how to do model viewer stuff. And that was from my old video editing program, so it's not as good as it normally would be. Machnathal can be the allied race of ogres. I could see that working the other way around too, though. Actually, that makes no sense. Machnathal would not want to join the Horde if the ogres were recruiting them. It makes more sense if Rexar just recruiting the ogres or the Machnathal, or both. In fact, I don't even see the ogres as an allied race. I see them as a normal race, you know? Ogres were supposed to be playable. They've been in the works since Burning Crusade, as far as I remember. But because of how similar they've always looked to orcs, they've always been pushed back. And a biggest part of the pushback is also because of the female ogres. Blizzard does not think many people would want to play a female ogre, which is probably smart. That's kind of why I think Machnathal is probably the best way to go about that. Because they're more like thick humans. Ogres come in, make new Machnathal with Horde ogres. Make new Machnathal? No. That's terrible. The Horde wouldn't even like that, buddy. It'd be wrong. Ogres join the Horde. First thing they do, make new Machnathal. No. I mean, I can understand, like, the context of being like, well, maybe they just breed with them friendly. Well, that's gonna take them time to still make. Only if a time skip happens can I see that working as a functional thing, but nah, I don't agree with that. If we're getting Machnathal, it's the Machnathal clan that are in Outlands. Ogres come in and make new orcs, Horde ogres. What? Ogres come in, make new orc with Horde. That's confusing. Better than alternate Maghar. Well, that's what I think Machnathal are better of. Honestly, I think the Maghar should have just been a customization option. Like, I think the dark iron and the wild hammer should have been the same thing. Should have been customization. I think. Not sorry enough. Did you get credit? I think the Coltirians and the Zandalari were the best handled allied races they did so far because they felt fresh. They aren't making more money that way though. Yeah, they are. Oh, I get what you're saying. Through customization, yeah, I could see what you mean by that. Alright, what are you saying? Yeah, but at the same time I see where Gore is coming from, and that wouldn't make them much money. And that's why I think that's where the allied races that are better come in. Like we've been saying, the Mach Nathal. That would have been a better option than the orcs that we got with the Maghar.
I guess you could say that about any new race. I guess if you
What?
planned on mating them,
Which?
you'd have to replay all the content again. But, I don't know. I guess with the other new races, it's like you were able to log in right off the bat, log on to Darren, what else?
It's definitely. I don't know. It's a really complicated situation because I agree that you should have to do all that stuff with rep and all the other stuff to get the race. Like, I know people disagree with me on that heavily, but for me, I'm gonna get that rep anyways, so it's not that big of a deal.
I'm more of the opinion of the middle ground. Put it behind the
I mean, I'm not against that, them doing that too, but it's already been established.
I think at the very least, the Legion ones would be behind the main story.
Yeah, I could see that. Legion's like behind now. Although
I don't think that's fun to make story, go back and do stuff. It's like not. You can say about anything, but like, I don't know. Those world quests cannot be the most right now.
I don't know. It just, they also made it easier to get that rep too.
Wait, is there another quest that piece?
I have no idea, man. Wait, you have the quest? Yeah, you have the ignition key? Oh. I formed a group for it. Oh well. I'll turn the quest in afterwards, because I'm helping these people. I mean, I could leave and let somebody else join, but at the same time, I'm already leading it, so... I don't know. But I think that ogres work better as a announced race like worgen and goblins. I don't think allied races is replacing that system at all. I think that allied races is a reward for doing in-game stuff, in-game content. You still can race change your character, and that's the money that Blizzard gets through it. But a lot of people do pay for an expansion to play specific races and allied races. So when the Zandalari were announced, there was super hype for those races. That's why they're the most played race in the Horde as an allied race, as far as I've seen. The Mag'har have always been wanted since Burning Crusade, and with the Warlords of Draenor clan stuff, people were really happy about that, but I still agree that that should have been just a customization for orcs, and we should have gotten Machnathol instead. But, you know, at the same time, I don't think they would have done that because the Kultirans were still being developed in the system. So unless they did Machnathol and Kultirans at the same time. But I think that they're gonna do... I think they're gonna do the Machnathol eventually.
It does kind of suck too that Cultirians can technically be classified as regular humans too.
Yeah, but that's kind of the difficulty with humans in general.
Next part.
You want to wait for me before doing that?
Already said no, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, if you already started, you're grounded for life.
Can't ground me, Dad.
You're grounded from burritos.
Oh, that's like a nightmare. I wouldn't be able to eat.
You can still eat pizza.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Actually, here, you leave, and I'll invite this orc lady.
Got it. Well, I don't like that I'm gonna instantly notice.
And now I wait. This damn respawn time. But yeah, I think that it'd be really cool if they did ogres as a playable race along with Rykul, and then allied races would continue, and you'd have Machnathol as an allied race. Because I just don't see the Machnathol being their own race like the goblins and worgans, but I can definitely see them being allied race.
I think so.
Yeah. Alright, I'm leaving this group.
You get the key.
I have the key, I was just helping other people out. I probably could have left it, but I just, you know, I was already leading it, so I figured why not. I don't know. My logic's pretty flawed because someone else could have been a part of it if I did that. Oh, I didn't get to turn it in. Can only one person at a time do it?
I think so.
That's such bullshit. Damn.
Alright, let's come
There's a quest that we can turn in all the way over there. Well, there's a quest I can turn all the way over here, though, too. Oh, have I reached the maximum skill level for guns? No, it doesn't say I have. It says... Is the max level for I assumed that the max of skill level leveled with you. Because I haven't had to cheat... Bleh. I haven't had to go to a trainer to learn anything more with it. So... I assumed it was automatic. I assume it's automatic, but there's it says I can turn in Winnicky Bolt Bucket all the way over here. I think that's a quest you had to already do. Hold on. Nah, I can't. I could probably... I don't know why it says that it's so close, because it's not. There we go. Let's go... What quest do we want to do? Miner's Fortune, okay. There's also raptor horns we can do along the way. Or on the way over there, I should say. Yeah. God, I feel really loopy all of a sudden. Like, I don't know, it's like not a headache per se, but like, I feel tired, like I hadn't slept. But I slept, so I don't know where that's coming from. Although I have noticed that my eyes hurt from playing Classic WoW for some reason. I think it's like, it has something to do with like, how bright it is or something? I don't know. It could also just be that I'm not used to being in one area for too long and my eyes hurt from being in the Barrens too long. I don't know. I'm also not wearing my glasses right now. Maybe I should... Well, I took them off because my eyes were hurting, so I don't know. No, I took... If I take off my hat, my hair's gonna be shown, so if you guys are wondering, I haven't had a haircut in a year, so that's why my hair's so long. Oof. Okay. Oh, there's a raptor. I also hear that if you wear hats too much, your head can hurt too. And that's what my mom and sister told me, so... I've been doing that a lot because of my long hair, so... I only do it because my hair gets to my eyeballs, so... Oh god, I look terrible without my hat on. Hold on. I'm putting that back on. Nope. I'm just gonna put the air conditioner on, though, because it's getting hot and sweaty. So I gotta put on voice activity again. I meant push to talk, not voice activity. Oh well. I need to go to a vendor after we're done with some of these quests. My bags aren't completely full, but they're getting there. Switch from a hat to a hair tie. I don't think we have hair ties right now. And if we do, I think they're mostly for ladies. No haircut in a year club here too. RIP. It's not like I don't want to get a haircut, I do. It's just everyone's busy. And every time I want to get my haircut, it keeps getting delayed. And every time they want me to get my haircut, I'm busy. So it's like, alright, we need to find a common ground here, friends. I was told that I should keep shaving my beard till winter, so it comes out better. So that's the plan. There we go, Boulder Lodge Mine, or Boulder Lode Mine. I don't know why I said lodge. It looks like a lodge. Yeah, I look better with the hat on. Oh my god, my hair looks terrible right now. Probably, but maybe our luck will be lucky. We'll see. I mean, well, I think this loot's shared, I think. Some of the loot's shared, at least. I'm going for that Arthas main. Nah, I do want to get my haircut trimmed. I'm not going for the long hair look. I don't look good in it. But you go for that Arthas hair. I wish you luck in it. I think my pet gets bigger with each level, too. I know that, in current day, it works that way too. You're a smaller model at the start. Like both you and your pet mob. Oh god. You better eat, buddy. So this used to belong to the Horde? Interesting. It is, yeah. Honestly, the Goblin models in Classic don't look too horrible. There's some really bad models in from Classic, but I think these guys aren't too bad. Yes. Yes. I think back then they were still deciding on whether they'd be Horde or Alliance. Which, you know, I think in Cataclysm was when they were deciding between goblins and ogres, and they decided to go with goblins. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with the choice of goblins in Cataclysm. Yeah, Box, how dare you? Yeah, we don't need to race to level 60 at all. It's the journey to 60. That's what Classic's all about. For you, not for me. RIP. And you said a bajillion mobs. Oh shit. Ah! Help box! Box, why? This is a long ass walk. All the way down from the crossroads. Ugh. You're killing me, box. You're killing me. Rip. If there's anybody who can revive me over there, you whisper them, hey, my buddy needs revived, please help. Because this is going to take me a while to get all the way up there again. Some bullshit. I'm looking on Twitter while I head back. Let's see. Anything neat going on Twitter? Nothing but damn lore month. Ugh. Like lore month for Blood Elves, because they won. That was disappointing. I voted for dwarves and they didn't win. Apparently. Oh, how dare you? How dare you, Asmongold? World First 60 Alliance. World First Ragnaros Alliance. To all the Horde players out there, it's not too late to re-roll. There's no shame in it either. Olympus is always accepting new players. Oh, you can just eat a nasty sock, Asmongold. I've been neutral with you, buddy, so far, but how dare you? No. You can, we will always be Horde. I mean, this stream is gonna be unlisted anyways, and it's a pretty small stream, so calling out Asmongold on here isn't really gonna affect my channel, I think. I don't think it will, but you never know. There might be some Asmongold fan watching, they're like, ugh, I'm gonna get this Skull Shorty guys wrecked. Honestly, if Asmongold ever commented on my channel, you know, I'd actually feel a little happy, but also a little bit sad, because when Asmongold looks at something, there's a chance that he'll either like it or he'll dislike it. And I'm not, like, saying anything negative about Asmongold here, for the moment. But, you know, for the glory of the Horde, you know that. And he's even said that he likes some of the Horde, but he clearly doesn't like playing the Horde, so. Like, he said that he liked Thrall in Classic to Wrath of the Lich King, and then when Thrall stopped being War Chief, that's when he kind of was like, yeah, no. Which is what most people did, if I'm being honest, which I don't think that's really a bad thing, per se. I think that, you know, Thrall becoming a neutral character and not a fecal Horde character is kind of, definitely a negative thing. I think, I'd say it was, because he's been a Horde-centric character since 2002, and then 7 years later, he's not doing that anymore. I mean, he's doing it again now, in current day, because Blizzard realized they fudged up really hard in that. And that... I honestly hope that they, well... Here's the thing that I'll admit to this. I think that Thrall as War Chief can be dull in some areas, because he's like the perfect War Chief. Nobody really dislikes him. I think that the aftermath of him not being War Chief will actually help make it a little bit more interesting, because he messed up in some areas and he's learned a lot. Oh, you died. Rip. I didn't know you died. But I hope that either A, they make Thrall War Chief again, or they just make him the leader of the Orcs. I'm fine with either, if I'm being honest. I think it'd be good to have him back as the leader of the Orcs, especially if Sarfang croaks. It makes so much sense lore-wise, and I know that some people are going to be upset or, you know, angry or, you know, on some people. I think it really works, and I know that we just got a really cool Sarfang model and they barely have used it, and that is, you know, a sad thing about the Sarfang model that we got, but I don't know. I think that them not killing him off, I think that would do him some disjustice. Not full-on disjustice, but maybe. He'd be a cool... I mean, I'd rather... I don't know if I want to see him that soon. Wow, a lot of people died in this area. Damn caves, man. Caves are just not our thing. I don't think it's till Wrath of the Lich King that engineers can revive people. Could be wrong, though. That's good. I mean, I recently just got... That's what I like about being a hunter. I can use 2 weapons really frequently. That's what I kind of miss that they took away in Kata. Or was it Mists? It was either or. I think it was Mists. Yeah, it was Mists. I remember that now. It was Mist of Pandaria that they made it so hunters only needed to wield range weapons. Hot damn, I'm going to need to see a vendor. Yeah, it's another downside to Classic, I think. I mean, it's a plus side too, but more of negative if I'm being honest. Man, Moxie's been good this stream. I know I'm gonna break the karma of that, but you are definitely gonna break the karma. No, I haven't gotten it yet. I'll let you know when I do get it, but... Rip. I mean, I get lost in caves, but at least there's the mini-map. That kinda helps, but... Man, I can't wait till I have Aspect of the Cheetah, so I can go zoom zoom. Nice. Alright, let's kill a bunch out here. I think it's better that we're not in the cave, too, if I'm being honest. Hello there, wow, we have the same name. I keep forgetting that. But, hey Goliath. Oh boy, that wool cloth. I mean, hey, if I get wool cloth and linen cloth, I can get more people to make me more bags. Let's go in here. I'll have to ask Cynics if he can make me more bags, actually. Where are you right now? We are still in the Barrens. Yeah, I remember the Baron. As Horde, you're in the Barrens for a pretty long time. Got it. Good, good. A little bit. I think at the start, it makes sense that they don't want you to be grouped up just yet. Because when Classic was designed, I don't think they thought many people would be playing together at the start, but they definitely thought you'd be doing it when you get higher up. Alright, let's go do Whizzle Crank Shredder. Yeah. Is Boggs with you tonight, and have you found Mancrook's wife yet? Yeah, and Box is here. That's probably a good question. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear Box? They can hear you? They can hear me? Yeah, Box is with me right now. Can you hear yourself on the stream? That should be an important question, Box. Because maybe they've only been hearing me this whole time and I sound like a crazy person. Really? Why is that? I mean, it might be the delay, so you might need to wait a little bit, but you should be. You can't hear Box. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, the audio output's not... There's no sound. Hold on. I'm gonna fix that. There's no... I don't think it's you. I think it's me.
What's water?
Oh no. Say hi to Skull Stream.
Okay, I think I fixed it. There we go. You guys can hear Box now. I don't know how long that's been going for.
That means my epic intro wasn't.
No, go ahead and do that now.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the legendary Bannerack, aka Skull Shorty stream. Today we're playing Classic WoW, where we're gonna try to die only once tonight, but I think that's already been broken.
Wow, so that means they haven't been hearing the WoW sound, the WoW music. They've just been hearing me talk.
Yeah, Skull's been talking to himself the whole time.
Wow, that's gonna look crazy. I wonder how long that's been going on then.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that was in the last stream too then. It might have been. Oof. Well, it's good that we got that cleared up now. Thank you, Goliath, for pointing that out now.
Thank you, Goliath. Now we have Goliath pizza.
Now it makes Skull Shorties less insane.
Well, I say, since this isn't here, why don't we go to the Harpies in the north and west part of the zone? We'll do those Harpies real good, if you know what I mean.
Bow chicka bow wow.
I'll take my axe and stick it. Beep!
You want axe? Alright, so we're gonna go get those harpies. You know what? This actually makes me excited for the founding of Durotar, because Rexxar travels through Durotar and the Barrens with Shen and Rokhan. The founding of Durotar is just my favorite one. I don't know, I love the build up with all the Horde characters and all that. It's the Horde campaign, but Rexxar is a central character, and it's definitely It's the most different out of all the campaigns. It honestly feels more like World of Warcraft in Warcraft 3, which honestly I think is a great thing. I don't think it's a negative thing.
All the nods to it during low-level questing are great too.
Yeah. And you know what's the most important thing about it? It almost didn't happen. It's a campaign that was pushed by somebody.
And it's funny because I feel like that's one of the most memorable campaigns in Warcraft 3 for a lot of people.
It is, at least for me.
I mean, even when I barely knew what was going on in the lore, I still just loved all the characters that were like involved in it when I was a kid. Mainly Rexar and Chen.
I mean, I thought it was cool seeing Thrall again, but he's not a character you can play. Although there's rumors that in Reforged you might be able to play as Thrall this time around.
Oh, really?
Because he takes a more active role in Reforged, in Chronicles. So we might be able to play as Thrall again in Reforged.
God,
Go
that's
away!
gonna be fun.
This goddamn person's still doing that.
And then by the time Reforged is over, we'll have the new expansion. Or not over, but you know what I mean, it's out. I can't talk lately. I guess what I'm trying to say is we'll have a lot of Warcraft stuff to look forward to.
Right. I think Warcraft, well, by the time Warcraft, either we'll have the next WoW expansion announced, or we'll have, yeah, I think it'll be announced by then. So we'll have Reforged, we'll have Classic WoW. We already are playing Classic WoW right now, which honestly, if I'm being honest here, I'm glad Reforged is coming out after Classic.
I could see Blizzard confirming Burning Crusade at BlizzCon this year.
Maybe they'll announce both Wrath and Burning Crusade at the same time.
They'll be like, this is our plan.
Oh, we should have sold stuff.
We're halfway there. What do you think? Let's do it.
I mean, I guess we can, but like I have only like one bag space. So I think there's a vendor up here if I remember correctly.
You want to head up there really quick and see?
I remember it's all the way up north near this cave. Like near these orc buildings right over here. And I also think there's one near the Harpy's Nest area too. So we'll check this building over here, and then afterwards we'll go see if it's near the Harpy area. I remember that there's an orc vendor nearby. I think he's like for profession quests or something. Probably. Alright, let's see if there's a vendor over here. Oh, I can turn a quest in over here too. Might as well do that.
Oh, like a little bit farther up. Wait, you can vendor stuff to her?
No, I'm turning a quest in.
It's
the Samplage quest. Oh hey, it's Ben's old house. Before they put vendors in it. Alright, let's try over here. I think there might be vendors over here. If not,
we're near the Warsong Gulch.
We'll do Warsong Gulch eventually. I think that's a good... I think Warsong Gulch is a good finale to the Crossroads. You know?
I don't even know if it's in the game yet.
I don't know. Alright, is there any vendors over here? No? Okay, let's try up here.
I bet you there is.
I think there is definitely one up here. I could be wrong though. And after we vendor stuff, I need to use the restroom again. I have a very small bladder. I could have sworn I vendored something up here. Oh, here we go. Supply officer.
Strength and honor.
Hell yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
See, I knew it. My memory is not total garbage. I'm trying not to vendor my bow because I might want to still use that, but at the same time I might get a better bow to replace it with anyways. What do you think? Do you think I should vendor the bow? Because I'm using the... Okay. Because there's no... I don't even have any arrows anyways. Alright, I need to BRB, because bathroom. So I will be right back. You will not hear Box because it's not put on there, I don't think. So I'll be right back.
Rip.
I'm back and Moxie is on the table. She wants to say hello, I guess. Hey Moxie. What's going on, little girl? You're a good little cat. Alright.
Ready to go kill some herpes?
Hold on, I gotta move my glasses. Moxie's about to sleep on them. Might as well wear my glasses again. Alright, Alright, I think I should be good to go. I have a lot of food in my bags. I don't know how much of it's effective anymore, but I know at some point I'll have to sell some stuff.
We can jump
But,
out here.
how's your day going, Goliath? My day's going pretty great. Almost done with my Rathian video, which will be uploaded for the Patreon peoples. I'm also thinking of adding you as a Skull Shorty's helper, Goliath, since you helped me with the script writings lately. And the person who used to do them is still on there too. He said he'd eventually get back to doing that again when the time has come. Alright, some intact raptor horns is still what we need to do. Nugget slugs, we'll have to go back to do that quest. Alright, that'll be fun. You can hear Box now, by the way, guys, right? I assume you can, because that's what OBS says. If not, we'll have to figure out why that is.
Do some troubleshooting.
Oh, here we go. Wow. Apparently the chat's being really weird. Because a lot of it is, for some reason, really delayed. Alright, so, I wouldn't know how long it's been going on. I only just hopped in. Yeah, it wasn't really a question for you, but it was just something I was wondering about to myself. How do you rate the 4 campaigns in the game? When I get the game, what order do you recommend I do them in? Alright, so, in order, first of all, let's do Reign of Chaos and then Frozen Throne, because basically, that's the 2 campaigns we get. Well, not 2 campaigns, but like, that's the 2 games we're gonna get with Reforge. Frozen Throne takes place after Reign of Chaos, and Reign of Chaos takes place first. So, let's rate Reign of Chaos's campaigns first. I'd rate the Night Elf campaign the least, the Human campaign the 3rd, the Undead campaign the 2nd, and the Orc campaign the 1st. For Reign of Chaos.
I'm with you actually on that skull now that I'm thinking about it.
Alright, and then for
The Undead
Frozen
campaign.
Throne, I would rate the Night Elf campaign again the worst, or my least favorite. I liked Maiev, but she was not enough to carry it after dealing with the bullshit that is Tyrande and Malfurion. The Human camp. Wow, this is actually, I think, going to be the same thing. Oh god. Is that bad? I don't know if that's bad. So, I like the campaigns basically the same. I like the Orc one the most on both. I like the Night Elf one the least on both. The Human is like the 3rd least favorite. And then the Undead one is always the 2nd. I think that's pretty bad. I think that's kind of messed up. Just a little bit. Alright, Box's dad's in the room. He'll be responding whenever he can again. But, yeah, so Orc's my favorite. Undead's my 2nd favorite. Human for 3rd for both. And last, but definitely least, the Night Elf for least for both. So, but as far...
Oh, sorry, I mean, are you talking about Frozen Throne?
I'm talking about both, honestly. I rated them the exact same for both. I didn't even do that intentionally.
I think the Orcs are the best.
Oh, most definitely. They're my favorite.
Then the
I mean, I
Scourge.
gravitated towards them since the start. They were the prologue, you know? It's kind of interesting that the founding of Durotar is a bonus campaign. So the Orcs are barely involved in the Frozen Throne part of the story. Which kind of makes sense because when you think about it, the Night Elves are the ones that are taking the most action against Illidan. Illidan's the one that is causing all the problems. You know, Sylvanas is just breaking free from the Scourge. And getting her vengeance on Arthas. Arthas is trying to stop Illidan from his plan. And the Human campaign isn't really even the Human campaign, it's the Blood Elf campaign. And they're mostly helping out Illidan. So the Orcs are, of course, taking the back seat because they're barely involved in that story. Of course, you know, the Naga are kind of involved in the founding of Durotar just a bit, but it's hardly important. I mean, it's kind of important, but it's not as important as most of the scope in the story. But as far as the route, it's as far as I remember, it's going to have you in classic World of Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, in classic Warcraft 3, you didn't get to choose which campaign you wanted to do. So so this is how Reign of Chaos will start. It'll have you do the prologue quest, which is with the Orcs, with Thrall. And then after that, it'll have you do the Human. And after the Human, they'll have you do the Undead. And after the Undead, they'll have you do Night Elf. And, in Frozen Throne, they'll, you might want to eat a box. Your health
I
is
may or
really
may
low.
not be out of food.
Alright, I can hand you food after this.
Oh,
Oh, I don't need those.
those are just slightly better than mine.
But, okay, so... And then in Frozen Throne for Reforge, you'll need to do in this order. This is the order that I prefer. Since founding a Durotar, you can do it any time. I always do it last, personally, because it's like the aftermath story. Technically, you can do it anytime you want, but I personally prefer doing it at the end, at the very end. You could probably, realistically, if you want to do founding a Durotar first, you can, but I think it just makes more sense to do it last, since it's the bonus campaign. But the first campaign it'll have you do is the Night Elf one, and then after that it's the human, and then lastly, the finale is the undead one.
The ending cinematic for the Frozen Throne is so good, too.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, spoiler alert, but it's basically the prelude to Wrath of the Lich King, basically. I think that's another reason why Wrath of the Lich King is so beloved. Because it feels like actual build-up to that story, and it feels like a conclusion to Warcraft 3. My only complaint is, My only complaint is probably the lack thereof of certain characters that makes it not feel like a complete, ending to, Frozen Throne.
Yeah, for the most part.
Like,
what we got was pretty good, though, I thought.
no, what we got was really good.
Anubarak was done dirty.
He was done so dirty. I didn't like how they treated Anubarak. I honestly would not mind if they brought him back in the Northrend expansion, but I don't know how they would handle that. Because, like, I don't think that they should make him the Pawn of the Lich King again. What I think would be really cool is, like, and I was watching a video the other day, and basically they had Anubarak stated as being able to resist the Lich King a little bit. And all Nerubians kind of had this at the same time. That's why in the aftermath of the basically after the Cataclysm in the Western Plaguelands, you have a Nerubian lord who's like, I'm going to become the next Lich King. I'm going to make these, you know, I'm going to make the Scourge listen to me, basically. And like, he's defiant of Bolvar. He's defiant of the new Lich King.
What zone was this in? Did I miss something?
Western Plaguelands. Or Eastern Plaguelands, my bad. There's a Nerubian lord there who claims that he's not under the will of the Lich King, and he claims he'll be the next Lich King. Basically.
Damn.
And I know that Bolvar, we kill him, of course, but I think what would be really cool is if Anubarak gets raised again, but this time he joins the Forsaken or something.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Or he forms his own faction that's a rebellious undead cell against Bolvar. And he's kind of like our faction group, kind of like the Klaxi. In like the Azul Narub, basically. Like, we'll have an Azul, rather than having Azul Narub as a dungeon or 2 dungeons, I should say, it'll be a zone. I think they should do, because that was the initial plan in.
So you do think we're gonna get a Northrend reboot?
Eventually, I think it'd be great. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that being instead of the Shadowlands. I think it'd be cooler if we got the Dragon Isles in Northrend. I mean, the Shadowlands could be an afterthought, or it could be a.
Dragon Isles are pretty close to Northrend, aren't they?
I think so. I still think that the map that we see right now in Classic, I think that those little islands right there, I think that might be where the Dragon Isles might be located, potentially. So, in the northern part of, like, right next to Northrend, so, like, right above the, Broken Isles, I think.
This sounds silly. I always thought that was the Broken Isles when I was young.
Maybe it is. It could be.
I don't know why, but when they announced the Broken Isles for Legion, I was so excited.
I was pretty pumped for Legion, honestly. I was really excited about Demon Hunters. Like, I think Blizzard did a really good job at the announcement trailer for Legion, but I feel like, as much as I like BFA more than Legion, I think that they did a better job at pumping me up in Legion than they did for BFA.
Yeah, the stakes were, like, really high at the time, too.
Like, I still like BFA, don't get me wrong, but I think, like, when you compare the trailers, I definitely like the Legion one more. But, as far as, like, expansion cinematic trailers, I like the BFA one more. Like, I think BFA is a lot better than Legion, story-wise, but gameplay-wise, Legion was amazing. And a lot of that has to do with the Mage Tower and the artifact weapons, and... I don't know, like, it felt... Again, one of the things I really like about Classic and Legion is the, class quests, and the way that your class feels.
I'm so curious what the next expansion's gonna be still, man.
We have no idea. We're all I think the Shadowlands is on everybody's mind, but I would honestly not mind that much if it isn't that expansion.
No, I wouldn't be heartbroken.
Like, it's a nice idea, and I'm not against it if it happens, but if I'm being honest here, I like being surprised when an expansion gets announced. Like, BFA, I was really happy that Kulturis and, Zandalar were happening.
Zandalar.
Yeah, they were those were zones I always wanted to go to, and actually, I speculated that would be the next place we'd go to. It'd be the South Seas expansion, basically. Like, that's why I like BFA so much.
BFA was the South Seas expansion everybody was asking for a long time.
Yeah. Did you get all your talons? Because I did.
I need 3 more.
Wow, I've been more lucky. I didn't think that'd be happening.
No, I can't get anything. Okay, just 2 more now.
But, I don't know. I think that'd be... I definitely like the idea of Dragon Isles, though, since that's already been kind of mentioned and preluded to. Though, some people think that's going to be the place we go to for the final, continent of BFA, which... Honestly, I'm expecting Nyalotha for the final continent of BFA, but you know what? I'm not against it if it doesn't happen. I honestly prefer Nyalotha be the finale place we go to in the next expansion for Black Empire.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think
Argus.
Enzoth is dying in BFA from what I'm reading and hearing about.
I mean, it depends, really, because the way I kind of view it is Ajara is way more interesting as a villain than N'Zoth is. So, and like a lot of people are wondering why the heck did he save Ajara? What if N'Zoth is aware that he can't beat us, but Ajara can? And what if she's supposed to be the one that carries the Black Empire forward and not him? That's honestly an idea I'm thinking about now, because why does he need Ajara still?
I'm still all for a Cataclysm too.
I am too. Like, there's so many... That's what I like about where we are right now. Because, honestly, it's really hard to tell where the expansion's going to be after this. You might want to eat up again.
Oh, I got the last Talon.
Oh, you're level 17 now.
I won't forget this.
I'm almost level 17. I'm getting there. Alright,
you need the fungal spores.
Fungal spores?
Oh, you did that one already. We can skip that.
I think I already did that. Wow, I didn't know you knew that.
Oh no, I saw it. We can go to the Kolkar Raiders down here.
Yeah. Oh, wait, did I already do that one
we
too?
have to get that one.
I still need to do raptor horns.
Fair warning. That might be one of
What's
those
that?
ones you might want to do when you're all it takes fucking forever.
So you already did it.
That was what I did by myself because it was gonna take forever.
I mean, what we could do is I can put it on a free-for-all, and I just loot the raptors.
You could do that. That one's all the way near Ratchet.
The raptors are all over the place. That's kind of the point for them. So we would just need to go to a really good area for raptors. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why there's a stream delay though. Like, I'm getting like messaged like almost an hour afterwards of it being messaged. Or maybe there's just, you know, not as much text going on. An interaction between me and the stream. I could be wrong. Also, Zealous is gonna mail me some milk, so that'll be good. Man, I already got vendor stuff. God damn. I think it's because I have so much food and milk and other stuff in my bags. Honestly, I've noticed this. I need less food for myself and more for Skull. And I need more stuff like mana for Ban than actual food. Health food. God damn it. Yeah, at least I'll have a bunch of stuff to sell when we get to,
Crossroads.
I mean, I'm down to one last slot again. That's how fast I get loot. But at least I'll get a lot of cash from selling stuff.
I know I finally passed 1 gold.
I did that earlier. I had to spend it on skills and talents and spells or whatnot. Not talents, but yeah. But I'm about to hit level 17, so I'll get my next talent point that I can put into Thick Hide. We're getting close to level 20 though.
Oh, I know.
I think the goal for tonight is level 18 or 19.
It'll be nice to get out of the Barrens.
Yeah, and then we'll go to Stone Talon, and then after Stone Talon we'll go to Ashenvale. Unless we go to Ashenvale first and then Stone Talon. Let me look it up. Ashenvale is 1930.
Oh, I made a mistake.
Okay, we go to Stone Talon next. Not... Yeah, this is why you have me. Yep, my inventory's full. Rip.
Somebody sent me a picture of a warlock they rated named Pizza Warlock, and they said that your character.
Rip. Yeah, I need to sell stuff. Might as well head over to,
X Roads.
yeah.
Let's pick up these quests too over here for the Cold Car Raiders.
I think I already did those. I'm pretty sure I did those, actually. So what we might do is, we'll separate again. And you do the Cold Car Raiders while I do the Raptor Horns quests.
Sounds good.
Alright, so I'm gonna go head over to the Crossroads and sell junk. And then, I'm gonna turn my
I'll do
quests
this
there,
in the-
too.
Yeah, I'll do this in the Spore stuff while you do the Raptor Horns. A good area for those horns is like north of Ratchet.
There's a bunch of quests I can get from, I think Camp Tarajo, it looks like.
Yeah, me too.
But I'd rather turn all these quests in Ratchet and Crossroads. And then, also do, the quests that, they're telling me to do. Like, there's Stolen Booty, there's Intact Raptor Horns. I need to do Raptor Horns, definitely. before that goes bad for me. We still need to do the escort quest, but we should do that together. I'll move the webcam a little bit to the middle. Hopefully there's nothing gross in the background. I don't think there is.
Oh, I fucking ran into the goon squad.
RIP. Rest in peace, Boxamus. Alright, is there a vendor over here? I might as well check. I don't think there is. Nope. Regthar Deathgate has gotta have...
I was gonna say, his name's ahead of its time.
It is. But I was gonna say it sounds badass, basically. Like, your name's Deathgate. Come on. That's cool. Alright, so the next quest I'm gonna do is Intact Raptor Horn, then. Because that quest is all over the place.
Wow, my quest log's full. Damn.
I wonder... I'm guessing it was either Burning Crusade or Wrath when they added pet talents, because I remember pet talents was a thing. Or that's Warlock pet talents. I don't remember. A part of me does actually want to make an Orc Warlock or an Undead Warlock. Probably Undead Warlock, because I don't want to do Blades again. Blades is dead. That is my first character.
What was his name?
Blades with a Z. As an 8-year-old, that sounded cool back then. So
I dig it.
you gotta be
Are you
edgy with that
fucking
extra
kidding
Z.
me,
Oh
miss?
man, you
God.
dead. Rip.
Oh, man, I hate that. It happens so much when you're playing a warrior. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant.
Nah, you're good, man. I hear ya.
I had like 3 misses in a row and the mob killed me. And my weapon skill's like all the way up. Mob's like probably like a level under me. I think she was 16.
Yeesh.
Damn.
Alright, I'm gonna start selling food that doesn't really help me anymore. Wait, no. Keep the apple. Keep the apple, because that gives me well-fed. I can always... Yeah, I'm gonna head to Ratchet, because... Ratchet, because I have to turn stuff into Ratchet anyways. And, it has a bank there. I love how Crossroads plays the Thunderbluff music. Thunderbluff is probably one of my favorite musics of cities. I like Ogremar, don't get me wrong, but there's just something so relaxing about the atmosphere of Thunderbluff and the music from there. Which is why in BFA when Sylvanas is like threatening to why'd you make it raid?
I did not mean to do that.
No.
There we go.
You don't do that.
Some.
That's a no-no box. Hey, I'm honored with Ogremar. Hell yeah.
Strength.
Or you and I will get to Exalted someday.
Well, that's the goal, and that'll be good for us because I saw this on Twitter. If you're training your abilities, always go to the place that you have the best rep with, because the amount that it'll cost there will be cheaper. All right, now I just have after turning that in, we have to go back for Harpy Lieutenants. It says, so that'll be fun. It's too bad they don't have the Darkmoon Fair buff in current day. I mean, classic WoW. Oh yeah, Ashak's dead. Rest in peace.
You know what sucks? I've killed 4 centaurs so much.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Yeah, there's a clear delay in the stream. I might have to reload. Alright, so this is what Goliath has said in the past hour or so. Isn't there some sort of Pseudo Old God in Frozen Throne? I can't remember what it was exactly, but do we know what it was? I'll answer that in a bit after I read all yours. Are you sure BFA is better with story? It feels all over the place right now. I like getting surprised as well. At the hour of her third death, she will usher in our coming. Can you see the comments now? I can see them now, yes. For some reason I couldn't before. Alright, to answer the old god question, there's an old one, which we're not entirely sure what the heck that is, but as far as I'm sure, the thing that we encountered in the Frozen Throne was a piece of Yogg-Saron. If not, it might have been a piece of Cthulhu, because it definitely represents Cthulhu more than it does, whatchamacallit, Yogg-Saron. So we do encounter not an old god, but we encounter a piece of an old god, as far as I'm sure. Are you sure BFA is better with story? It feels like it's all over the place right now. I don't know about all over the place is the right wording for BFA. I definitely agree it's got a lot going on, but each expansion has a lot going on, personally. I think BFA just has a lot going on because it's telling the story for the Horde, and it's telling the story of the Alliance, it's telling the story of the Old Gods and Ajara. It's got a lot going on, and I don't think that's a bad thing, per se. My main critique about Legion, and I understand why people liked it, but the reason why I critique Legion is it had a lot going on too with its order halls, but most of it was all the same story of fighting the Legion, and for me, Legion felt basic. The entire story is us against the Legion. Not really anything else is going on there. There's little inklings here and there of what's coming up next in the next expansion with BFA in Legion, but I don't know. I think Legion, just to me, it's a basic story. It's not a bad story, but in comparison to BFA, I like BFA more for what's going on in BFA.
Do you think Legion played it too safe?
I think it did, honestly. Honestly, my biggest issue with Legion, and I've said this before, was the lack thereof of the Horde characters. Like, I understand a lot of people, you know, they're against this whole thing of me saying that. They're like, well, no, there's the Alliance are neutral characters and whatnot. But that's kind of where I have to disagree. Because in Legion, you have a lot of characters who are very Alliance-focused, very Alliance-centric. Some of them are even the leaders, and while they might represent as neutral, we're the Horde characters that are neutral. You can't really use that argument, apparently, when you are arguing against that, which I think is dumb. Like, I'm allowed to ask for characters from the Horde to have a more vocal role. That's why I like BFA so much, because it's representing both sides.
How you doing?
I feel like a lot of not minor Horde characters they have a lot more presence in BFA, like you're saying.
That's what I'm, yeah.
Have
you done the Disruption Ends yet? I assume you have.
Not sure.
It's the Quillbore quests. More Quillbore quests to kill stuff. Alright, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna reload the stream though. Simply because I think that, Goliath might, I might not be able to see Goliath's comments for some reason. Alright, I reload the stream, I can see stuff still. I'll, respond to it if there's, for some reason, still a delay, but I don't think there should be, but, you know, you never know. I don't know, I heavily critique Legion because I do think that the story of Legion, while good, it's a very easy to grasp story, while BFA, I think, it's taking its time. It's more like a storybook, really.
Mm-hmm.
And some people might not like that, and I can understand that, but I quite like the storybook telling that they have going on for BFA.
Feels like a TV show sometimes.
Yeah. And, like, honestly, I don't get this. Like, we deal with this in each expansion. Like, we have to wait for the next chapter to come out. That's the next patch. People are really impatient, and they want it now, which That's not what you want for a good expansion. Why do you think? I think a lot of people underestimated Rise of Azara. Rise of Azara was good because they took their time. I think it's. I really hate it when people somehow manage to steal my mobs when I already had them tagged. I really
need to
don't
play
like
more
that.
of Rise of Azara.
You do. I need
like
to
I
do the
barely
raid.
touched it.
I need to do the LFR for Azara to complete the quest officially. I definitely need to. I'll probably do that before they once they announce what's next, because I want to have content to do, I guess, before then.
Right?
So that's my takeaway on, BFA and Legion. I definitely agree the gameplay is more fun and the story for Legion is much more easy to follow, but I don't know. One of the things I'm excited for, though, and I think with Legion, I felt the same way too, but I'm always excited to see where the story goes next, especially when Legion was out. I was really curious in what the next part in the story would be. Because like I said, the Legion's just a little bit boring. Just a little bit. Not the entire expansion Legion, but like, the Legion as a threat.
You think so?
Like, not completely boring, but like, just for an example, you're fighting these guys. We've been fighting the Legion since 2002. Like, keeping that into perspective.
That's true.
So we've been fighting them for a very long time, and what Legion did that made it more interesting was including new demons to face. And also, like, minions of the demons, like Scovold and Gul'dan. Those guys kept things a little bit interesting. And my biggest issue with Legion was how they handled Kil'jaeden. One of the probably the most interesting characters out of the Legion was Kil'jaeden, and I'm sorry, but they did not deliver. They delivered a little bit with the cinematics, but I shouldn't be getting most of the story, the good story, out of the cinematics. I mean, I love the cinematics, don't get me wrong, but could you imagine if we only saw Rastakhan in the cinematics, and that's the only character development we got with him, and not in the quest lines?
Nope. Kil'jaeden got done dirty.
He did, and he's the creator of the Lich King. He's the one that caused a lot of the conflicts that we have today. He's the one who created the Lich King. He's the one that made Illidan try to kill the Lich King and form his little posse on Outlands.
I like this fight aesthetically, and that's about it.
I don't know. I don't think that's my main issue though. His gameplay is never not enough for me. I'm all about that story, and that's why I like Witcher 3 so much. Witcher 3, its gameplay is okay. It's not the best of the best, but its story is where things get interesting. And that's where I draw the line at. If a story's boring, why am I playing it? What's grasping me to play it?
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about, like, the actual, like, little context behind it.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you like Kil'jaeden for the gameplay, his fight.
Not even the gameplay, just, like, where we fight him, I thought. Boss mechanics were let down.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's not enough for me, is all.
No, it's not for me either. For him.
I don't know if it's Goliath that's lagging, and that's why the stream, like, is picking up his comments later. I would imagine it would be the stream, though. And the stream is not slow for me right now. Like, it is, like, maybe, like, 10 seconds behind me.
It could be YouTube.
It could be YouTube, yeah. I just hope that Box isn't, like, feeling ignored, because I am trying to respond to anything he says.
No, I'm good.
Well, you're good, he's not.
Oh, you said I hope Box is good.
Oh, I meant to say Goliath.
Goliath. They all? Holy shit, they all keep popping up at once. So last thing he said, I think the basic story of Legion was perfect for me to be
Oh
introduced
wow,
to the
so
game.
it's me. Okay, so you gotta read the chat then, because it's slow for me for some reason.
Let's catch up a little bit. I think the more basic story of Legion was perfect to me to be introduced to the game, and BFA is usually what I'm used to. I don't think I'm lagging. So, oh my gosh, you know, it's funny you say that, Goliath, because Jackie really liked the story of Legion.
Wow,
And
as
BFA
soon as you read that out, it popped up for me just now.
Jackie really is kind of the same way though. She loves Sylvanas, but I think she thought Legion was a good, like, she told me she thought it was gonna be the end of, like, the whole, like, franchise. I told her
The
no.
game?
Like, she came into it with no context, and it seemed like the be all end all. Like when she first
That's
started
funny.
playing, I told her, I was like, nah, there's gonna be no expansions, but
I'll admit
didn't
it
know
kind of
how-
felt that way, but not really.
definitely a good place to hop off if you really wanted to, though.
If they, I wouldn't want them to end it there. I'd be actually a little upset if they ended it there.
No, with the sword and stuff, yeah.
Especially with how the Horde was handled. Alright. I think the more basic story of Legion was perfect for me to be introduced to the game with, and BFA is just different from what I'm used to. Or what I got used to. I guess that makes sense. I mean, it's a different expansion, so I guess that's understandable. That's kind of how I felt with Cataclysm. Like, Cataclysm felt like a different beast. Oh wow, you left.
Just to kill one mob.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Oh, Troll Warrior.
Okay, maybe I'm not lagging. Maybe it's just weird with Goliath. I don't know, because I just got it. Legion was the end of an era for the story, the closing of a long chapter, and the start of another. Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly
that's pretty accurate with Legion. But I mean, I think it was pretty clear that BFA isn't like, it's not like BFA's story is out of the blue. It definitely was built up in Legion, and it's been built up for a long time, with some of it. I wonder if Disengage was added in Classic. I have no idea.
I don't think it was.
Oof. Disengage is like, would be really nice right now. I'm thinking Wrath it was added in, but it could be Burning Crusade too.
I missed my heroic lead.
Let's see, I need Creening, Snarls, Snouts, Tusks. I assume it's inside this cave. Or not cave, in this area. But yeah, Legion was an end of a era of the story. But I don't know.
They can't join.
It did a okay job at what it needed to do. But it was, I don't know, there was some stuff that was missed.
Yeah, I mean, another issues that I had Oh, here we go. I'm reading Goliath's first new text. Do you think the Hour of our Third Dust refers to Ajara, given what happened in the raid? It's either Ajara or Illyria, honestly.
I get the feeling it's Ajara.
Well, the thing about, like, they blatantly say that Illyria feels like she's died twice.
It's okay. No,
And Ajara's died at most twice now? That's like a hard one for me, because I'd honestly say she's only died once. And that's to us. Sylvanas has already died 3 times, so it's not Sylvanas. I think Sylvanas is actually supposed to be a, whatchamacallit.
Red herring?
Yeah, there you go, red herring. So I think it's either Illyria or Ajara. And with Illyria, one of the biggest things that I think is her is one of her visions is she takes the place of N'Zoth as an old god for some reason.
Illyria hasn't really been in BFA outside of that comic. A little bit. And she's on the
Yeah,
boat,
but she
about
could...
it.
I mean, Rathian does say that, he thinks that N'Zoth can be wounded by the Void, so the Void Elves might take a bigger role in 8.3.
Void Elves have been doing some... They do some fucked up stuff with the Horde.
Yeah. Kind of adds... They do a lot of messed up stuff to Gonk's children, too. That's why I kind of don't like them. I take issues when animals get abused in World of Warcraft.
Skull, you're a true hunter.
I am
Well-
a true hunter.
They can't join us. I can't cast them yet.
When does she have that vision in the audio drama? Yes, in the audio drama. That's specifically what Illyria says. One of the visions that the Void presents to her. Which, it's a half-truth, so you never know what it could mean. It could be true, it could be a lie.
You know, it's crazy. BFA's been out a year now.
Right?
But spells.
But she says she feels like she died twice if you encounter her at the beginning of BFA, or the end of Legion, I think, where they're visiting the statues.
Cast them. Recharge. But spells already yet.
With all the emphasis on Umbrick, too, it wouldn't surprise me if something happened to Illyria.
I honestly don't like Umbrick that much, but that's just me.
I mean, I don't either, but he could be a replacement.
I mean,
leader.
he's really antagonistic towards the Horde, and I get it, that's what they're supposed to be, but I don't know. They do some pretty messed up stuff.
Lord Thamar was right.
Lord Thamar was right. I mean, honestly, everything that Lord Thamar says about, like, keeping the Void Elves away from the Sunwell, they have a right to do that after what Illyria did. She didn't even do that on purpose, but it doesn't matter. That's their life source now. If you take that away from them, that can lead to some really bad stuff. That's what made them Blood Elves in the first place. That's what led them down the path of joining the Horde.
I want to do a video on something Blood Elf related now that it's Blood Elf month. Yeah, last Sunstrider. What could have been.
Yeah, that's a good video idea. Moxie, don't do that. Ah! Gosh darn it, Moxie. Ugh. She knocked my keyboard over. Oh no.
Somebody was saying they want to keep. They think it would be really awesome if Blizzard kept like BC and Wrath the same, but then they should do like an alternate universe after that. In this one,
I think
like,
we
with
talked
the other
about this, and I said no.
That's a. After thinking about it, it's kind of like an iffy thing for me.
I just don't like that, honestly. What is Blood Elf
I think
1?
it's.
I think
I think
fans
it's kind
have...
of just. I think it would be kind of disrespectful to the writers.
I don't think it's really necessary unless for Warlords. Warlords is the only time I really say yes to that.
Yeah,
Because it's to the point where cut content was really severe, to the point where it was really bad. If you would release that content that was cut, that's fine. I think in Cataclysm they were supposed to do the Abyssal Maw. Hey, I wouldn't mind them releasing that content now that it can be worked together.
Maybe they, what they could do is.
I don't think an alternate reality is what they should do though.
I think they should fix some of maybe the gameplay issues people had of
I don't know about that either. Like, if people are going to their tangent points of Classic, where Classic needs to be Classic, then they should do the same for the other expansions. That's kind of where I stand. Because, you know, Classic people were this feral over them making Classic Classic. So, I don't think they should do that if they do Mists or Kata or Warlords or whatever. Warlords is the only one where I kind of go, yes, maybe, because Warlords of Draenor was, you know, really bad.
One of the... It's not the end of the world, and it's like... I totally get it. One thing I always liked about Classic in BC and early Wrath, when you had to progress, and this is just a me thing, I don't know how other people feel about it, but I like that you actually had to progress through every raid to get the different stuff. And there was like, it was really interesting seeing where everybody was.
I don't know, like, I don't think it's very alt-friendly.
It's not alt-friendly.
I'm always thinking about the people who are just trying to level their alts too. So, I think that what they did was a much wiser decision, honestly. Like, you know, honestly, like, I liked the legendary quest line with Rathian, and that's, you know, I might as well talk about that here. They basically had you do those raids, but you didn't have to unlock them. You just had to do them to unlock the next part. I think that method of doing it for, like, a legendary item is fine. Because you have to do those raids to progress on the next chapter, but you don't need to do the legendary quest line, or you don't need to do the previous raid to unlock the other raids. I don't really like that whole system, because what if you joined WoW late, and you get gear from doing a dungeon, or doing something else, and the raid that they're telling you need to do, nobody wants to do that raid anymore. You know? That's what I like about the LFR and the legendary system, is because of that. You had to do those raids to complete the next part of the quest. So, I don't know. That's what I like.
I feel like it's kind of a touchy line.
It is, and honestly, that's kind of why I think that the Classic and Burning Crusade servers are good for that, because what I don't like back then only applies to back then. It doesn't apply to now, so they're not going to change the system to match Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, because clearly there's players who don't like that stuff. So I don't have to play Burning Crusade as a server. But, like, Classic's like the only one I kind of want to play because you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, at least now you can get footage for videos too. The old world.
Alright, what quest am I doing now? I think I was gonna do, let's see. I can do the Angry Scythe Claws, so Sunscale Feather, and I can do Intact Raptor Horn at the same time. Alright, that's what I'll do. Oh wait, I can turn this quest in? Ooh. Alright, I'll turn this quest in so I can have more room for quests. And thank you! I really like that wallpaper too. It's got Dalen, it's got Rexar, it's got Thrall, and it's got Jaina.
What is
Some of
Blood
my
Elf
favorite
month?
characters.
I think it's like a lore month, like people.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like a fan month for Blood Elves.
I'll
On, like,
probably do a
Twitter and
video
stuff.
for them. September.
Hey, there you
It was in
go.
August.
It's September.
Yeah,
It was voted on. It was voted on Azura's thing, but apparently, I think it's maybe it's in a lot more communities than that one. Who knows? But yeah, that's kind of how I feel though about
catch-up mechanics.
catch-up mechanics. I guess, yeah. Ooh, that person's going fast.
I would just be
Okay,
curious
yeah.
how those expansions play like that.
I guess.
Then
I
again,
don't know.
it would break some of the features, like the Timeless Island.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I don't want that alternate crap. Sorry.
No, you're
That
fine.
that sounds like a really bad idea to me. Because again, they already established this whole thing about classic being classic. Then that should apply to the other ones too. Especially for like, I understand it if like people just want them to prove the story, but that really does honestly, I think, shit on the writers back then. I think that like it'd be like going like, oh, instead of Cataclysm, you know, don't include Thrall. Like, don't have him do anything. Yeah, like just imagine that ripple though of Thrall not being, you know, who he is in Cataclysm.
Be a lot of work.
That would do damage to Mr. Pandaria and Warlords of Draenor and thereafter. You see why they can't do that? That's a really bad idea.
Strength and honor.
Because that ripples through the next expansions. Because that's how Blizzard handled expansions afterwards. Like
Well,
Burning Crusade.
they would have to rewrite everything.
That's why I'm saying they can't.
Yeah.
They shouldn't do that.
It would be.
Yeah, my build's better.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
thinking
what
about
I'm
how much
saying.
work that would be.
It's too much work for just a small little thing
For
like
the
that.
Horde.
It's not worth it.
No.
It'd be different if it was like a remaster of the expansions. Like okay, let's see. This is what
I think thinking back on it, Warlords is the only one they should like.
that's
ban
the
a little
only
bit if
one
they
that I could
can.
see, and that's really just adding on to the stuff that was cut, not like changing the story.
Yeah.
Because like there was so much cut out that we didn't get to see the full scope of the story. That's the only one I think it could work. And maybe Cataclysm, because Cataclysm had cut content too, but that was just Abyssal Maw, as far as I remember.
Hey, we could finally get Farallon.
Yeah, Farallon. Alright, I agree, let's not complicate the story with this alternate stuff. Can you imagine someone new to the game trying to get all the lore straight with that going on? Yeah, that's why, that's another reason why. That's like, no. I like, this is the one, I think this is the first time that I felt angry about someone saying this. Like, now I think I kind of understand why Classic people were so angry at people saying that they should change this for Classic. But at the same time, the only thing I was asking for in Classic was new models. That's it.
Hey, no, I wasn't saying to like shit on the.
No,
I
no,
wasn't
no.
trying to shit on the mean stuff.
I'm
I was just saying
talking to
it's
the
an
people
idea.
that I'm talking to the people that had that idea. Is what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but I really do not like that idea.
It's yeah.
I'm gonna walk to Ratchet. I don't want to spend money on a flight path. But yeah, that's my whole takeaway on that subject. Just no. If Classic, if they were doing remasters, that's the only thing I would say yes to. If this was like Classic remastered with voice acting and retcons to the story that Chronicle fixed, you know, like Reforge is going to be. That's what Reforge is. I had enough problems understanding the differences between the movie game versions of Garona when I got started, and that was just one character. Yo, I feel bad for the people who are trying to use the movie as the canon stuff, because that does not apply at all. Why is Garona not the war chief of the Horde? Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't like that change either. They should have had Blackhand be the war chief, not Garona. Sorry. That was supposed to be Blackhand's moment. I did not like that change. I did not like how Lothar kills Blackhand. I did not like how...
And the way he got killed was kind of lame, too, to be honest. He literally sliced his dick. Yeah.
That honestly, like, they did... Like, I love the Warcraft movie, don't get me wrong.
Oh, me too.
But, God, like... They did such a good job with the orc story that, looking back on it, I really didn't like what they did with Ogrim. Ogrim is the reason why most of the Frostwolves are dead. Ogrim is the reason why, you know, he's the only... I think they basically have him being the only Frostwolf left.
People said it bluntly about it, and I totally agree with this. A Netflix series would have worked way better for something like this. And not to bag on the director, because I really think he had a lot of story to tell. 3 hours or 2 hours.
Yeah, but I also would say that what they did with, you know, again, I don't think they should have done that with Garona. Well, honestly, they should have, it was still a fun cinematic moment at least. Yeah. I'm not saying the movie was entirely bad for the changes, but I don't know, like, Blackhand is a very celebrated character in the Warcraft community, and by having him do that stuff instead of what he does in the lore, it honestly does ruin his character. Honestly, this is what I would have done. I would have kept Blackhand as a Frostwolf, go ahead and do that, but have him be the one that kills
how you doing?
King Lane, and have Garona escape, like Blackhand does. Not Blackhand, Ogrim does at the end of the movie.
Have a good one.
That would have made more sense, I think.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I got my first ever bag that I can...
God, the Horde in that movie was really cool, though.
Oh yeah. I really liked Duratan and Draka and Baby Thrall. Like, and Gul'dan was a very terrifying villain.
He was good. The actor that portrayed him did awesome.
Okay, let me go ahead and... Ooh, I don't know about that. 10 silver.
Ratchet. I don't know about you, Skull. I'm getting a little tired.
I'm getting a little tired, yeah. I was kind of hoping to reach level 18, but...
Time is money,
at the same time, I don't mind us ending the stream soon.
So Goliath, you started playing WoW this year? Or during Legion?
It said, as far as I understood it, he said he started at the end of Legion.
Have a good one.
End of WoD? Okay.
Potential customer.
Is that what he responded to? Did he say end of WoD? Because I haven't gotten that yet.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh. I think he started in Legion.
Keep it real.
That's a pretty good time to...
Although if he saw the movie, then that's the same era as WoD. So he might have started in WoD then. Which, honestly, if that's the case, I can understand the confusion then.
Oh, jeez, yeah, I tried to explain WoD to back then, they were like, what?
He started right before the start of Legion. Okay, so that's WoD, end of WoD then.
Yeah, WoD storyline, I can only imagine how that was.
And my bank is full.
They didn't do a great job of transitioning us to that either in game.
No, they didn't. Spider-Man wanted to know how the story continued after the movie. Oh.
Alright.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Alright. Skull, I might go lay down.
You going to bed?
Think so.
Alright, I'm gonna go visit my hunter trainer then. Wait, hold on, let me check if I even can learn anything. Let me go check that, but, I'll see you later then, Box.
Have an epic night, Skull. Thanks for having me on the stream.
Yeah, you too, man. I'll see you, the next time we stream, which I have no idea when that'll be. Could be tomorrow, could be in another day from now. I don't know.
Tomorrow I might be working on that Nazgrim video, but I'll talk to you.
I honestly don't mind doing these every 2 days, honestly. It's not that bad. Well, it's like, yeah, every 2 days is, I think, how we've been doing it.
It'll be pizza filled.
That it will. But, I'll see you later, Box. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I need to learn anything at level 17, and then I'll end the stream here, because I don't want us to go, too far from one another, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Bye. Oh, gosh. Alright. Hunter leveling guide, level 1 to 7. 1 to 60. Okay. You guys have a good night. I think I'll head to bed soon as well. Alright, I'm not going to bed, but, I'll be ending the stream shortly here. Alright, I'm just trying to see what level I get certain levels at. Or not certain levels at, but I'm just trying to see what level I learn an ability at. On all 3 points, blah 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 blah. Okay, here we go. I don't learn anything until level 18. So there's that. Alright. That's good to know. Alright, just looking at some quests I can do. Yeah, I'm trying to end it here, actually, personally. But, thank you guys for joining me for another glorious stream. I'm going to go head into an inn, and then I'm going to end the stream here. I've had a pretty good time playing ClassicWoW. I think we only got up to 2 levels today, but honestly, I think that's pretty good. I think we started around 8 or 7. I think we started around 7, so that's about 3-hour stream, 4-hour stream, something like that. But, yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys for joining me for another glorious stream, and I'll see you guys probably in 2 days from now. So, see ya! That's some good music right there.